Are we in? Are we talking? How's it going? Woo,
yeah,
we're in. Hey,
right.
how's it going, y'all? Guilty Gear action here at CEOtaku. We're bringing it to you live, starting off with the pools. My name is Sammy Fish.
I'm Ryan Hunter, and yeah, this third set of pools, first set of pools that are being streamed, so welcome if you've been waiting for Guilty Gear all day. But let me just give you a very quick rundown of who we got coming up in this block of pools. There's going to be 4 different pools in this block, so we've got Mystic, Shine, Bears, MiniMatt, who was just commentating, shout out to him, Xrd Ruffian, Anby, Deb, 2P God, Diando, Mr. K, Shinku, HimeCut, and Gekio, just to name a few. So pretty stacked pools. Obviously, this is a pretty big tournament for Guilty Gear every year, so no surprise, a lot of people make it out here every year. And yeah, the pools are pretty stacked, so I'm excited.
Yeah, just looking through these pools before the tournament happened, it was really cool to see all these big names come in for this tournament. So I know just like front to back, this is going to be an amazing tournament. Like as soon as we get done with pools, it's just going to be a bloodbath. It's like Evo-esque in the sense of like every match after pools is going to be a tough one. So I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to the competition we have in these pools specifically, because guys like Mystic, who picked up Biken early on, are now putting a lot of work with the character and really showing themselves off at tournament. Those are the guys I like to see come to this sort of tournament and really, you know, strut their stuff. Definitely,
definitely. So I think we're ready for our first match. I think the players are ready to go. It's obviously going to be a first round match here.
Are we going to get Axel mirrors in our first round match?
That is wild, because Axel, definitely an underrepresented character to say the least. I did mention we have Gekio in this block of pools. He's one of the more well-known Axels from the US. But neither one of these players is him.
Yeah, and a lot of the other Axels that we know, I don't think are here. Toki and Waxel.
Yeah, Waxel. Legendary Waxel. I thought you were also going to name Digital Watches. Very well known.
Yeah. Yes, as well. And Viceroy as well from SoCal is a very strong Axel player. I don't know if he's here or not, but I know the first 2 I mentioned aren't. And we're going to start this off actually in Axel mirrors. So the other 2 Axel players, the 2 out of 10 Axel players, found each other in pools in round 1. Congratulations.
Oh, Sparrow. Nice reaction to the jump. Chooses not to go back into Sparrow. Probably good against another Axel.
Yeah.
Probably not going to have time to get back into the stance after completing the first one.
So you can also almost expect in this matchup how important the corner positioning is, because as soon as you're put back against the wall, really, one character is going to be able to outpoke you.
Yeah, what I want to see is how many times they both do Rensen at the same time and they cancel each other out. That's what I want to see. How many times do you think that's going to happen in the set? Over-under is 3.
Over-under is 3?
Yeah.
I would say 5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're way over.
Oh, man. Let's see it. Right now, they're just trading Rensen, so I'm probably wrong. A lot of down back, a lot of respect from the both of them.
Trying to whip punish each other with 2P. Oh, nice grab. Can we complete? No.
There you go.
Pop up. Doesn't respect the reset. Come on, you should know that. That's Axel's bread and butter, dude.
Yeah, common Axel trick there is to use the up part of Rensen in order for you to get an air tech trap. So like one of the first things you learn to play versus Axel is to not tech in the air in certain situations.
Yeah, or if you are going to tech, make sure you tech in faultless always.
Tech faultless, delay tech, but don't tech how do you say, very obviously.
Yeah.
Very predictably. That is one of the things that Axels will eat. Because weirdly enough, a character like this actually gets most of its damage in the air.
Yeah, and there was a good example of what you were talking about. Got hit with the Rensen into up follow-up and just didn't tech. So NoizyChild with a good option there, but still a little bit behind this round.
Unblockable from downtown. And this is not this is a really interesting way that both these guys are playing, using the up follow-up out of Rensen and putting them in the air. Largely because they have the ability to put buttons in front of their face afterwards, and that way they are not as good as playing neutral on the ground, or they're not as good at playing neutral in the air versus someone on the ground. So in a mirror game like this, that's a pretty interesting way to play it.
Good faultless.
Oh, 3K counter hit, didn't get the full pickup.
NoizyChild trying to bring this back. He's got the meter advantage. Nice, gets the hit but no conversion. Could have maybe did a falling jump P after that jump S to help that conversion. There's one.
Yeah.
All right, there's one.
No, we're gonna get one. We got one. All right. You might be right. Three sounding more and more likely. But we might get under it as NoizyChild is going to be on set point.
Oh, tries to open with counter. Interesting.
That's how you know you start feeling yourself a little bit.
Oh, there's two.
There you go. That's
there's two.
Oh, no.
Renson punishes the down follow-up.
I'm getting horribly close to being very wrong. Oh, it's scary. All right.
Whoa.
Wow, with all the
way too
momentum,
far.
yeah. There you go, Renson.
Follow-up. Tech's a little bit late.
Yeah, also neutral checks as well, right? So making sure that he doesn't get hit by it.
Nice RC. Okay, nice. Burst.
There you go. Proxy's trying to make this go at least one more round. He has a good life lead here, and he's got the burst.
Trying to whittle him down. Got the hit a little too far for the 5K.
RC, let's go for a full combo, and not a bad idea because you're in the corner, but he dashed a little bit too far forward.
Low profiles with the 2K. That's a good trick that Axel can use to quote-unquote anti-air some jumping attacks. Something you see quite frequently.
Here you go, 2P finishes it off. It's more like an anti-air. Just stops anti-airs from, or stops air moves from going altogether. Oh, hey.
Did not respect the Sparrowhawk. Renson hitting 2P there. Oh, counter hit. That's a quick conversion. Got a little ahead of himself there. Hit 5H too soon.
Yeah, weird hit though because of the momentum that he's put into the move. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was a little high. Yeah.
Oi! 2K 2D the classic.
Oh, and the prayer burst there. That burst. Can't really fault him for that. He was going to die in the next hit, and the next hit was going to be burst safe anyway. It was going to be jump S, so you hope, well, maybe he won't do... Did I say jump S? I meant crouch S. Maybe he won't do crouch S, and maybe he'll try to do something else, and I don't know, this burst will hit, so don't blame him for that, but...
in those situations, you sort of burst just because in the off chance that this dude drops a combo, you have another chance at life.
Yeah, exactly.
But usually it's a pretty easy follow-up for most players. Anyway, good stuff. NoizyChild moves on. Has to take out an Axel brother early on. That sucks.
That does suck.
That guy.
I've definitely been there. Yeah, you hate to take out one of your own early on, right?
Especially considering there's all of like 8 of you at this tournament. So to find one out of what, I think we had a 211 entrants, or very close to that at least.
Yeah, Gildiger going strong yet again. So this is going to be 2P God there on your left of the screen. I'm not sure who his opponent is yet, but 2P God is an Orlando-based chip player. You might have seen him at Red Bull Conquest Orlando. Did pretty well there. He's been playing for a long time, so we go way back.
Yeah, getting to see some Chip. I mean, before even this version, underrepresented character despite how good he is. But now it feels like a little bit more so considering that we haven't seen Bears as much traveling this year, and as well as his recent nerfs has sort of kind of soured some people on playing the character. Yeah,
he definitely did get nerfed kind of significantly, but overall I think he's still a great character. He was pretty strong before, so the nerfs, you know, kind of didn't take him too far off from being extremely good. So, but it's a character with that many tools. Obviously, they tried to nerf the corner Oki. They didn't want to be able to just recycle this Oki over and over.
Yeah.
But a character with that many tools, it didn't take long for the players to figure out some substitutions, and they're just as tricky. He's a very tricky, you know, confusing character. So some of the new mix-ups definitely rival the old ones. I think the big difference is he lost a little bit of damage in the process of setting those mix-ups up, which is the big loss for him. But
yeah, definitely. I would agree with that. And I think as well is, you're right. I think the way that they balanced it was really interesting because they balanced the character in a way, I think, with the hope of the ingenuity of players to fix it, because they did nerf the route, but they were like, oh, well, you know, these guys are going to find different routes. They didn't trash everything. But also as well as that, a lot of the things that kept this character the same, or that kept this character good in a lot of matchups are still there. So you expect him to still pretty good. Ultimate Fortissimo. Man, doing it on Wake Up. I don't know the last time I've seen that, but Hound Rad getting good damage early on.
Yeah, he actually traded with the 6P. And speaking of characters that got buffed in the last patch, Ino, insanely buffed. She's so strong right now. Strongest she's ever been, easily.
Ever. Yeah.
Nice air throw. Saw that Oki was a little bit late.
Nice. After the jump D, gets a hit. Let's do it one more time.
Yeah, another jump D.
Yeah, jump D very hard to deal with because even in her normal air pressure, it's like this weird delay that you're not expecting. And then you can special cancel it afterwards like that. It's very hard to recognize what the Ino player is going to go for.
So Hound actually bursting, trying to hold that corner position. 2P God, got to run this all the way back, no mistakes, and there's one. Yeah. Doesn't punish the dive.
I like how he got some room though, a couple 2Ps, and then teleported out, switched it up. Leaf grab does not work, but he still finds the hit afterwards.
Oh, and another mistake. You can't afford that.
Yeah, especially like a character versus Ino.
It wasn't that bad because he wasn't going to get a knockdown, but he would have got her very close to death, which could make a difference. Right. Finds the counter hit jump D.
JD, saving grace. I want to talk about anti-airs. That's definitely one of them.
Yeah, 2B got staying alive. Opening with 2S. 2S is great in this matchup. It can stop her dash when she tries to hover dash in, and it can also hit stroke the big tree because it hits all the way to the ground, which is important. Having an option that can cover both of those avenues for Ino is really strong. Nice, hit into the corner. Maybe a burst here? No. There's the burst.
Yeah, got the burst. Immediately back in the corner. Nice chicken guard there. That was impressive.
Yeah, and a great punish with the 5P. He does have that 3-frame 5P, but it's crouchable. But in a punish situation like that, doesn't really matter. Uh-oh, this is going to be big damage. Yeah. He might be dead?
No, it doesn't have the
Not
meter.
Quite, yeah.
But he still gets no Oki, the double dash. Ooh. He gets him to jump, and then that's going to be it.
Clutch 6P.
Yep. Good stuff, good stuff.
So I'm trying to remember, because I was talking to some people in these pools earlier, and they were telling me about this guy, Rad. I forget where he's from, though, but they were saying he's good. And it's looking like it, because he's doing pretty good against 2P God right now.
It is wild to me that there are people we are still learning about in the Guilty Gear scene. I feel like we've become such a tight-knit community because of how long this game has been around, that to find people maybe either still picking up the game or just learning of them or still grinding the game and now becoming phenomenal players, that is something crazy. But also indicative of a fantastic game.
Yeah, and Rad making that round look easy. 2B God got snagged at the end there with a meaty note. Don't know what he was trying to do, but didn't work out.
There you go. 2B God's really looking for his moment, but he's maybe giving Hound a little bit too much room. And there you go. Hound finds another hit in the corner. This is where Ino's her most scary.
Oh,
there you go.
Is that gonna?
Is that a confirm?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It looked like he canceled it late.
Yeah.
I think that could have worked if he had done it. Ooh, big counter hit. All right, nice air grab. He's got to run this all the way back. We saw him do it last game. He's got to do it again now. Tags are low. Not that much damage, though. Tries to get out of the corner. Great air grab by Rad. 2P got in trouble now. And that is it.
That's one of those things you pocket yourself, or pocket as an Ino player in order to win a round. Obvious reaction to someone when you throw a fireball out is to jump away from it, and he grabs the jump. Good stuff to him. He looked really good. Yeah,
he did that command grab like right up next to him too. I thought it was a normal throw at first. I was like, oh, he actually did the command grab. Yeah. He was like 100% ready for that jump. So good showing to him. Looking forward to seeing more of him. And 2B God definitely not out yet, so hopefully we'll see more of him as well. The Florida native, as I mentioned, got to root for him. Obviously, got to be a little bit biased, you know.
Of course.
But no, I like watching Ino go to work. So that was good.
You know, some people might not agree with you, but I do, because I do think that character is really fun. She's obviously been in the game for a while between XX and now, and then since then she's been she's never been this good. She's never been this dominant. And a lot of Ino players are sort of have waited for this moment.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of the tools that she learned in the older games are still here, but now they're just improved because I think they did a really good job in translating her into Xrd and giving her new tools, and then giving her different execution barriers than the ones she had before, which kind of limited a lot of people. And now in this game, the execution barriers don't limit your game, they sort of improve it.
I couldn't have said it better. Yeah, before she had one of the hardest execution barriers in the game, maybe the hardest. You had to do this insane trick just to do a bread and butter with, you know, the HCL, FRC. I almost said YRC, but yeah. And I agree 100%. They took that execution away from the bread and butter, but they gave it back to her in ways where you don't need this stuff to, you know, like the triangle jump super and like stuff like that. You don't need this stuff to play the character, but if you can do this stuff consistently, it can separate you among the other Ino players. So that's the kind of execution that I like.
That is a fantastic way to make a top-tier execution character, in my opinion. And you see some of the stuff that you see on Twitter, and like that shit is crazy.
Yeah. All right, so coming up next, we got Xrd Ruffian on your right side, on the one-player side.
Yes.
Not sure who his opponent is yet. We'll find out momentarily. But Xrd Ruffian, of course, very well-known Sin player from the Northeast. Kind of on the rise over the last year, putting in a lot of work in the Northeast local tournaments, traveling out, doing work at some majors too. So we'll see what he's got this weekend.
Yeah,
and I believe this is the C1 pool with Mystic and Shine, I believe.
That sounds familiar. That'll be exciting to see. Yeah, Xrd Ruffian, one of the people that have stuck with Sin all throughout these patches. You felt like every patch, more and more people dropped Sin, more and more people opted to play different characters, especially after Rev, right? But he stuck with it with a few other people as well. So this will be cool.
All right, actually, this is not the C1 pool. My mistake. This is the C2 pool with Bears in it.
Bears. Got him out. And another one of the chip players. We'll see. I'm pretty excited for him.
All right, so Xrd Ruffian's opponent here is going to be Coach, playing Faust, another character I like to watch. And this is going to be a very footsie-based match. Both of these characters very ground-based, both trying to win through their pokes. But of course, Sin with this big boy damage here.
Yeah, one of the good things for Xrd Ruffian, though, is that Faust's hitbox in the air is massive. So actually, a lot of the combos that he can get are pretty easy and very nice for Sin to have.
That was a great reaction there from Xrd Ruffian, seeing the item throw and doing elk hunt to go under. And even though it was an item with a hitbox in the hammer, he still was able to slide past it before it came down and hit him. Oh, but here come meteors. Nice. Yeah, switch sides, so the meteors were going the wrong way. Doing a burst safe route here. Trying to keep it completely burst safe.
Yeah, he tried to burst safe, but he also tried to eat as well, I think, and he messed. There it is, right there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that you have to worry about as Faust, is that if he's low on calories, you do have one of the best ways to punish, because you have Scalpel Pull from full screen. So you have to worry about that. You have to look for that.
Oh, a little too high there. The 5H misses. Mini Faust coming. This could be a big help if he doesn't die before it gets there.
Oh, there you go. Confirm off counter 6P. The burst.
I'm not crazy about that burst, because I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, I guess it was fine. He just wanted to lock up the round. With the Mini Faust, I guess it was a little scary.
Yes.
He was going to have to tech somewhere where that Mini Faust is going to be a problem again, so the burst does make sense.
There you go. That item's still on the other side, so he's not going to toss one. There it is, right there.
Oh, can he convert with the bomb? No, too high. That would have been sick, though.
Keep it nice and safe, though. Just keep jumping, get away from it, get a full combo.
Picks up the donut, throws another food item.
Nice. Well, look at these air jump keys just not even out of the air.
I think Xrd Ruffian has gotten a sense that Coach does not want to try to fight this ground war, and he's going into the air a lot. And so Xrd Ruffian is just hanging out on the ground, and when he sees the jump, he's just attacking with jump P immediately.
And what's impressive is that he's not going for 6Ps, right? He's not waiting for the character to jump in and do an air normal and then get an anti-air that way, because of Faust's huge air normals. There's a chance that it could get stuffed.
Well, also, he doesn't want to give him the space to like do a bomb bag or, you know, start to create space that way. He wants to meet him air to air. All right, Mini Faust. Nice. I like jumping into it. Just get it out of the way as soon as possible. A little low on food here. Yeah, had to cut that string a little bit short, but finds the sweep, which is going to be a free way to eat. There's the burst from Coach. Does not like his corner position there. Nice little punish there. Ooh. And again, Xrd Ruffian just meeting him air to air, taking him all the way back down, going, now we're going to fight this on the ground.
I do like how Xrd Ruffian is playing this. Black Hole saves him away from the blitz. I do like how he's playing this, though. He's sort of waiting for his moment. He's doing a lot of down back, a lot of spacing. Coach really just struggling to sort of take control of the pace of the match.
Yeah. Xrd Ruffian just not letting him get anything started. Every time he jumps, try to do a bomb bag or just create some space, Xrd Ruffian is right there in his face. And he's just losing on the ground. So shutting down that air option is paying off in spades here. Nice anti-air.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's how you want to start these rounds.
Mini Faust's going to be going the wrong way, unfortunately. Wow. Elk Hunt actually going under the jump 2K.
Yeah, and he maybe didn't need to go in that situation, right? He could have just stayed back and kept throwing items out. Oi!
Oh, big.
Pick it up.
It's a lot of meter and a lot of damage. And Meteor's coming. Scary. Still a little bit of danger time left. Yeah, Xrd Ruffian wants none of it.
Oh, Immortal. And then he's going to be able to get a good combo off it, too. Yo, do it like Nage.
Oh, yeah, he tried to do the Nage conversion there. Still gets the round, though. All right. He's not out yet. Let's go, coach.
There you go. You need one of those rounds in order to prove to yourself that you can do it, right? And if he gets one more, it's all tied up.
Yep. He is in kind of a bad spot because of the burst, though, right now. It's going to be an issue. Oh, wow. Xrd Ruffian actually got hit by the fireworks for no reason. Nice DP. Had to eat.
Yeah, so unfortunately gives up all Oki. Nice drill out of the air. Oh, and he got the wall too.
Yeah, big damage. Got the jump D. Nice conversion with the close slash. One more hit's going to do it here. Yeah, dead angle's out. Nice, caught him sleeping.
There you go. Very common burst timing there on my way. Very safe to do it then. Voltic Dane, he's trying to keep him locked down. 2 times, repeat offender.
Okay. There goes all the meter for Xrd Ruffian. If he gets hit now, he might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, nice air grab.
That was so low to the ground.
And that is it.
There you got
the counter hit jump D. Hit him with like every jump D. I don't think he blocked it once. That was I think that was the only counter hit, but he hit him multiple times with jump D. It was working every time.
Yeah, so. and that part is a little bit due to him because he was saving it until the last moment, right? He was only using it when he's like, all right, I need to get an opening here, and then you'd go to the jump D. And when you sort of pocket those options, a lot of the times the opponent will forget about them.
Right,
and you won't see it until later, and then he gets hit by it, and then you've established a new game between that afterwards.
Yeah, so good showing by Xrd Ruffian. We'll see more of him. Like I said, he's in that same pool of bears, and maybe we'll even see that matchup. I don't know who's on what side of the bracket, but we'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the match so far have been good.
Pretty good. I'm having fun. Looking forward to more of this. I hope we get to see Mystic. Mystic is one of my favorite players in the U.S., really. I remember watching that dude.
Obviously, I'm a little biased.
little biased. But personally, for me, I remember hearing about this dude in 2.0 when Biken came out, and obviously Biken wasn't as strong as she is now. And I watched that dude put in so much work at Frosty, and I was like, who is this dude? This dude's crazy. And then afterwards, in 2.1, really found the way to play 2.1 Biken early, and has shown himself to be extremely strong in tournaments since then. So he's one of my favorites. I'm a fan of his, definitely.
It really makes me happy that people are finally starting to see him.
Yeah.
Because I mean, me and him, we've been playing Guilty Gear for like 15 years. We played.
That's wild.
Yeah, we played Accent Core way back in the day, way before Plus R, back 2007, like that kind of era.
Yeah.
So yeah, it feels great that people are finally starting to see him. What a lot of people still might not know about him, they obviously know him like you do through Biken.
Yeah.
But he actually, first of all, in Xrd, he's played a bunch of different characters. But his character is still not in the game. He was a Robokai main in XX.
I was about to ask you who you played in AC, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so he started Xrd with May, and then when Raven came out, he switched to Raven, and then when Biken came out, he switched to Biken. Just like looking for a fun play style to bide his time until Robokai.
Right.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, finally comes out. Would love to see him in Xrd. So
yeah, me too, definitely. Really hoping that all the people from AC get their characters back.
But up next, it's not Mystic, it's actually Shine in that same pool.
Woo!
And a Potemkin
Are
mirror.
you serious?
Is this rigged? Are these brackets rigged?
These
what
brackets
is going on?
are
Who do I need to
100%
speak
rigged.
to? This is ridiculous. This mirror match is... Oh, it's Brent Quest. Okay. Yeah, this mirror match is something else. If you've never seen it before, you're going to see a lot of backdashes.
There it is.
You're
I was about to ask you, over/under on flick slide heads.
Yeah, no, that is going to be a high number, I think. Well, maybe not, because now that they've shown it, they might not just do slide head, because it's kind of a liability.
So yeah, if you guys don't know, slide head is the unblockable that puts people on the ground, but it is programmed as a projectile, so Pot can also flick it as well.
And look at the patience here. Neither player really able to advance forward. Just whipping 5H's.
Hey!
Nice Potemkin Buster.
Right into my loving arms. Gets the Pot Buster, takes the first round. Shine looking good.
2P opening, a little too far. All right, being a little more active this round. Both players jumping around a little bit.
Yeah, this is really interesting how they're approaching each other.
Too far.
Nice chop. Keep it going. He fakes it this time with the wire C.
Nice. Saw the backdash during the wire C freeze.
Oh, hey, there you go. Got another pop buster. He's going to tie it up. Oh, the backdash and the pop buster. We go with the tried and true.
Takes the knockdown. What's the mix up here? Got the low. BrentQuest still with his burst.
Nice.
Oh, he's dead? Oh, he
No.
tried to hesitate to bait the burst, and he actually wound up missing it. Gets it anyway, though.
Showing the Ric Flair chop. That's 2 to Shine. Shine, really what stood out to me in that match is he was really looking for that Potemkin backdash. And if you guys don't know, Potemkin backdash, one of the most invincible backdashes in the game, pretty much his reversal if you all things considered.
Yeah, I believe it's like 20 frame total, which is above the average, but it's 19 frame invuln. It has 1 recovery frame at the end.
And if, if you think that's insane, it pretty much is. Yeah, he's trying to play footsie with a 5-8 and break.
Shine playing much more aggressive this round.
That was really greedy from Shine. He wanted the 6H on the wall to end it. He could have just gone for a heat knuckle.
Shine trying to build a little bit of meter here, but still a little bit of a deficit on his side.
Yeah, they're playing at a very scary range. In 6H, but outside of 5H. Trying to bait each other into using it, but...
He actually clash canceled that into far slash, even though 6P is not normally cancelable into anything.
There you go. Burst out of the corner. Look at this. Just 5H spacing.
This is the most Street Fighter match of Guilty Gear. Whoa! Whoa! Wake up. Trishula using the invuln to actually go through, what was that, 6H or 5H?
It looked like 5H, but that was crazy. What do I use footsies like that with Trishula? That was awesome. But that's going to be set point for Shine right now.
Yeah, Shine really looking like he knows the mirror match here.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Boy, he tried to bait something out there with that backdash, but he's got him where he wants, right in the corner. Oh, yo, we're just going to go through it. He took a lot of damage, though.
Oh, big risk there from Shine. Not too bad of a punish, though. Nice backdash buster. I'm surprised Shine actually did the meaty there. There was a lot of meter on BrentQuest's side. I thought maybe he was going to wake up Blitz. But yeah. Shine was right, though. He didn't. And now they're just playing this footsies game with 5H again. Okay, that's not going to really do too much. Shine spending the little bit of meter that he had. Caught him sleeping with the slide head.
Yeah, bring it back after all this time. Bringing it back after the first round. He's not expecting it.
Nice.
RC
Hammerfall RC. Whoa, execution error there.
Yeah, missed the heat knuckle at the end there.
Nice, that's going to close out the round.
There you go. Brent getting on the board. It's a very critical point in this match, obviously. Shine needing one more, but Brent can reset it here if he takes one. Lets the Hammerfall rock.
Oh, nice double jump after the tech to get over the slide head.
Trade.
Oh, nice. Caught the backdash, and you can see how meaty that was, catching that 1 recovery frame.
Oh!
Couple of clashes. No danger time, though. Nice. Pokes out with the 5P. Tries to bait the burst. Nice. Punishes the buster with his own buster.
Gotta worry about that meter on Brent's side.
5P anti-air. Tried to bait the burst. Doesn't work. Tried to do a burst safe route with jump P, it looked like.
Ooh, he tried to go for a huge read on the end there.
Yeah, the back throw. Shine takes it.
But good stuff. Shine looking good. He's been a pop player for a little bit now, so expect him to do pretty well this tournament, at least as far as Potemkin's going to go.
I love watching Shine. He's such a smart player.
Yeah,
he just plays clean, just really shows the few strengths that Potemkin has, you know, how you can actually leverage those to make a playstyle work. Just very patient, just kind of makes you make mistakes and then punishes you, makes you squirm, catches you trying to get out, that kind of thing.
There you go. I asked and I received. Thank you, Base Daisuke. Pray the Lord himself because he's going to be next up for us.
Yeah, so this is Shine versus Mystic, and I didn't really talk to Mystic too much about this match, but I have to imagine he is not looking forward to it. This is traditionally Biken's worst matchup. One of the rules of thumb, if you're trying to figure out if a matchup is good or bad for Biken, is does the character have a command grab? If they have a command grab, probably not a good matchup for Biken.
And the reason why is because Azami and leaves her just, you know, right in place, right? Azami has to be activated in this game in order for her to do a move or do that counter. So essentially with grappler characters, you now have a 3-way mix-up instead of a 2-way for him.
Yeah, Baiken has bad defense in terms of defensive options that aren't counter and health and, you know, guts and that kind of thing.
Right.
So she kind of offsets that by having Azami, so it in a way weakens your opponent's offense. But that's not the case against a grappler.
Yes.
So you get all of the downside of the low guts and, you know, bad defensive options, and none of the upside of Azami being good in the matchup. Nice burst safe route. Shine maybe showing some unfamiliarity. The jump back there is completely burst safe and it allows her to convert.
I'll take that trade though. Shine's has a life lead. Finally, the knockdown. This is where it gets really scary. You see Mystic just jumping back because he doesn't want to deal with it. I don't blame him either.
So one thing Mystic did tell me about in this matchup that he labbed beforehand, and there's exactly a perfect example. Tried to low Azami on wake up, got caught with the buster.
Yeah.
But, oh nice, counter hit Rokensogi. Just going to take the knockdown.
So really good.
Gets caught by slide head. Oh, and again tries to low Azami and gets hit by the dust.
And he spent the burst on that one. He's investing in himself. He wants to be able to take this round.
He's so close right now. And I think in this situation, both characters low. I think it does favor Baiken. She should be able to get some nickel and dime hits here to close the round out. Oh, but the backdash buster.
I'm telling you guys, it's pretty much a reversal.
Yeah, but so what I was saying, we'll see if this comes up.
Yes.
He had labbed a situation on defense where, like, after 6K, if he IBs it, he can jump an Azami, and he was telling me it beats every likely option, all the common options.
Right.
So we'll see if he does flick, you get Azami. If he does some other stuff, you just jump over and recover. So we'll see if it comes up. Nice.
Oh, tricky stuff with the Ozansen, moving him and crossing up. That was interesting.
Unfortunately, the corner position didn't let him get a conversion there. There are some spots on the screen where Baiken's wall bounce does not let her get a follow-up.
Trying to chase him down. No heat knuckle. Just a lot of respect from the side of Shine there.
Yeah.
See, I love how calmly Mystic is taking this. He knows with the life lead, he doesn't need to overextend himself.
Yeah, he's just building up meters very slowly right now. And counter hit Rokensogi. First safe route.
Yeah, that's another one of Baiken's problems as a character is that naturally playing defensively, she doesn't get a lot of meter. So a lot of that meter has to be spent wisely.
And Shine using that armor to get some offense going here.
Boy, the read with the heat knuckle.
Yeah, predicts it.
You're not going anywhere. Throw him to the corner.
Nice. Grabs the suzerain. Tries to backdash buster, but Mystic's out of there. Oh, bets it all. Gets his burst baited, but backdashes the buster.
Oh, man. Got the Yozansen.
Yeah, he missed the conversion there. He tried to pick him up with 2P, or 2K, excuse me.
Right down.
Nice.
There you go.
Sakura, but he misses the Kiri Tatami. Not able to close it out just yet. Nice. Jumps away from the buster.
Yo,
and closes out the round. 5 seconds left. These rounds are going long. Kind of what you would expect from this matchup. So Mystic does manage to win the round, but he is down his entire burst. Oh, I think he's dead. I think this is 100%.
He might be. Is he going to build enough meter for it? Yes, there it is right there.
Oh, drops
no, he
it.
dropped ICPM.
No punish.
Going to leave Mystic in the corner. This is a good situation for Mystic, but the butt falls down. JD.
Yeah, and there's the Dizzy. He still had all that Dizzy built up. Not quite dead. Still has one more chance. Wow, just wakes up with sweep, I think that was? Mystic not out yet. He's got a lot of meter. He can definitely make this happen. Yep. Okay, there's the burst.
Look how calm Shine's playing. This is the sign of a vet. He is not worried.
Yeah. Got stuck in the Azami. Shine saw it during the YRC freeze, and that was an easy buster.
Yeah, it looks like Shine's probably not happy with himself that he dropped that combo in the corner. 2H counter in the corner. That's what I call a win condition. Because that's how you ruin someone's day.
It's tough because I think Mystic, all of his Azamis are failing. I think he's got to go to Azami a little bit less, but it's kind of, you don't really want to do that as Baiken. You really rely on that to get some of your damage.
And it's interesting because I know what Mystic is thinking, right? He's thinking if I can disrespect the meaty 5K, then he's going to go to it less. I'm going to have more ways to get out. But the problem with that is that he hasn't more than once right on that on that situation. So Shine's completely fine with it. He's going to take that damage where he can get it.
It's a great conversion. Went for the follow-up after the up Kabari. Didn't go for the burst safe route. And Shine did burst. Nice big counter hit.
There you go. RC'd. Backs up afterwards.
Yeah, big drop there from Mystic. He needed that hit. Nice. Counter hit jump dust. That's going to let him combo. Gets the knockdown. Safe.
Gigantor, yeah, he backs afterwards.
I like this strategy that Mystic seems to have moved to, using Kabari more. I like this a lot.
There you go. Just neutral jump Tatami Woodboys to really control some good range.
Kabari goes so far that he's really limiting Shine's ability to move in the neutral.
Yeah, and at the minimum, he has to think about it, right? He has to worry about it coming out at any given moment.
Little fuzzy there for the knockdown. Get some more pressure going. Trying to throw bait there with the IAD jump H into the 6K. Baikon's 6K is throw invuln, which is really good against Potemkin. Nice conversion.
ICPM takes him to the floor. The double tick fake. What was that damage?
Super, that's going to hit. Oh, and Shine stood up there in the middle of the pressure expecting the TK Yozansen. I don't know if Mystic noticed that. Could have just gone for a low.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea to think about when Mystic has 50% meter. You expect that as an option, a scary option. Why did that hit?
The cross up, but he doesn't bait the burst, and Shine able to clean up the round off an air throw RC. I thought Mystic had that after the cross up. Wasn't able to do a burst safe route there.
That's what you were telling me before. He's lapping this matchup. He knows, but grabbed out of the air. Shine, fantastic position for him. He's got meter to work with.
Buster, this is huge damage.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And there's the stun. That is it.
Hey, the perfect for Shine to finish it off. Good stuff to him. He looks really, really good.
It's a tough matchup. Kind of what we expected to see. Tough break there for Mystic to have to fight Shine so early in the bracket. But speaking of breaks, we're going to take a quick break and talk about a couple of our sponsors. So thank you to Aniyuta. Check out their streaming app. The Trigun OST is so good. So good.
Yeah, Trigun's one of my favorites. And for me personally, I love listening to a lot of the anime music. So that's a great service to have if you're like me. As well as Atlantic Gaming. Thank you for sponsoring CEOtaku. If you guys are looking for a different table option, you have Atlantic Gaming to choose from. You have a discount code over there, CEOtaku, and go head out to their website to try those out.
And of course, Controller Chaos, they're out here at all the majors making those custom sticks, custom pads for the event. Always so sick. There you can see on the screen the CEOtaku pad and stick this year. So check them out online.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that Evo drone. If it has the Sanwa parts, I think that's a sell for me. You also see the Shinao art on there as well. She always does fantastic work for us and has been a partner with CEOtaku since the beginning.
Yeah,
and
creating that character Shio.
And thank you to the Nutty Peanut with its gamer improved super boosted coffee infused peanut butter. I definitely did not believe I just said those words. But I kind of want to try it. It looks interesting.
I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I'm going to pass on that one. But maybe I'll check out Bite Squad instead. Check them out, bitesquad.com. Use code CEOtaku to get 10% off. So, yeah, get some food delivered.
Yeah, why would you go
without
out?
peanut butter. Without
why would
peanut
you go
butter.
get food when you can just stay at home, get some Bite Squad, and play some BlazBlue Central Fiction? Available now on PC and PS4 as well. Is the current version of the BlazBlue that we'll be using at Arc Revo this year.
Right, on the tour. And of course, what you're watching is CEOtaku. Welcome back. I'm Ryan Hunter, joined here by Sammy. And we're just having fun watching some Guilty Gear, my favorite thing to do.
I'm having a blast, yeah, definitely. So it's kind of an honor to just be able to sit down and talk about Guilty Gear. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really like that previous matchup we saw from Mystic and Shine. I think it's unfortunate that Shine got that matchup, but it's also, in my opinion, one of the most fun things to watch in Guilty Gear is watch people play truly bad matchups.
Yeah.
Because they're few and far between. There's a lot of characters that this game has a lot of universal tools, so it helps them have fix some of those bad matchups up. But truly bad matchups like Sin Pot or stuff like that, those things are hard to come by. So when you get a matchup like that, it shows off the ingenuity of a player like Mystic the amount of resolve he has to play that matchup. He looked amazing in the matchup.
Yeah,
Most people will get washed versus Shine.
Yeah.
But he looked good. He looked good.
Yeah, seeing how the players can overcome the problems in the matchup, stuff like Axel, Eno, like how does Eno work around 5P? I agree. It's interesting to watch and see what they can come up with.
For me in AC, that was watching every Slayer player play against Potemkin, man. That was just watching those guys destroy everybody except for one character was a hilarity. And watch them stick to only 5K, Mappa, keep it simple. Just little stuff like that is, but watching those guys be able to play with that amount of resolve is really fun to watch.
So up next, we're going to have Deb going, we saw Rad earlier. It's going to be his opponent. Deb, I like to say he's the, I think most would agree he is the strongest North American Soul. He can't say US, he's from Canada. But yeah, I think he's the strongest North American Soul player. Of course, used to play Potemkin. He let that go and has moved on to Soul about a year or two ago, and I think it's paying off. He's been putting in work with this character ever since.
Yeah, we mentioned him on Arc Live this week because he is very, very strong at recognizing the situations inside of the match and making adjustments. He's very good in his adaptability, and that largely becomes from his game with Potemkin. You need that as a skill for Potemkin, and now he's translated it to his Soul gameplay. Yeah,
definitely agree. Having Potemkin, oh, that's burst safe. Yeah, that's not even a burst safe route. That just is burst safe. Yeah, I mean, having that backbone, that fundamental built up from playing Potemkin, you can see it in his gameplay. You can definitely see the defense. Look at the IBs here. That's a Potemkin staple, right?
Yeah, you know who's similarly is Fu as well, and Nova. All of them have fantastic defense from switching off the pot. They learned so much from playing that character on his own.
Yep. So Deb trying to hold this corner position. Rad trying his hardest to get out. This round's very close. Wow, dashes over the sweep but doesn't hit. Deb trying to close this out. A little bit of chip might be able to do it. Nice, jumps away from the gunflame so he doesn't have to deal with the chip. But the Bandit Revolver, again, just looking for that last little hit to chip away that last bit of life. Couldn't jump away from it.
Yeah, good stuff. Deb knows how to close out a round, chasing him down, making sure that Eno's never going to get the chance to put on some offense.
Nice, catches the reset with sterilization method.
Go. One more dive, and then we're going to go into the Oki. He doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, you got to represent that. You know, we talked about bad matchups a few minutes ago when we were talking about Eno versus Axel, but this matchup is also pretty bad. Soul, because of the Dragon Punch and just some other options, sweep and 5K, stuff like that, 6P, it's a pretty bad matchup. It's pretty tough for Eno.
Yeah, 5K, fantastic angle. 6P is a good anti-air. DP really makes it so that she has to play more around Gnome than she wants to.
Right, has to go towards safe jump setups a little bit more than she wants to, probably.
There you go.
And Deb takes it with the tech into air throw.
Yeah, a lot of the strength that comes from Eno is being able to just do dash mix-ups, right? Doing dash, high-low mix-ups constantly, putting people in the blender. If you don't have a DP or a good get-off-me, that's something that makes it really difficult. Good thing Soul has multiple good get-off-me's and has great ways to deal with that stuff.
I think the matchup is probably not as bad as it was maybe a year or two ago when Soul still had the 3-frame 5K and before Eno got the buffs that she's gotten. So I think it's probably a little bit better for her now, but still not great.
Yeah, there's also what we didn't talk about, which is the damage disparity. I mean, Soul does so much more damage than this character. And if you're able to get 1 or 2 reads, it means quite a bit more than it does for a character like Eno.
Nice knockdown here from Rad. Gets tagged again, though.
Nice.
And that hit from Deb here, this is all coming from Rad showing some respect to the Dragon Punch. On Rad's Oki, he actually just backed up trying to hard bait. Nice air grab.
Boy. There you go. Gets the full combo off that using the Blitz as well. Just a little bit of an optimization. He's going to be at set point.
Yeah, disrespecting with 5P.
Yeah, you can tell Deb's in his head. Even on his own Oki, Rad doesn't feel like he has any control.
Yeah. That's a thing when you're playing a matchup like this where the player has a Dragon Punch and you have to work around it, you got to get on the right wavelength. You got to figure out when, you got to get a feel for when they're trying to do it and when they're not, because you can't give up too much more than you need to on your Oki by trying to bait the DP.
Oh, met him out of the air, but he took the corner. Deb immediately getting out. He's understanding that keeping this character caged is the right way to do it, and he earns the burst.
Can he convert? Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna wake up and convert off that. Counter hit Fafnir in the corner. That is a lot of time to get up and convert. And Deb just does take it over Rad.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You were saying Deb, NA is. I think in Guilty Gear right now we have to say NA because Canada looks so good in Guilty Gear right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of strong players here this weekend. Of course, Peppery representing Canada as well.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, Guilty Gear in Canada is looking really good right now, and I've been quite impressed. So we start talking about this scene a little bit more from an NA perspective rather than just the US, and we sort of have to put a lot of respect on their name for the amount of work that they're putting into it.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah, so good stuff to him. Deb, moving on. Looking forward to see him do well at this tournament. He's one of my favorite Soul players to watch, so obviously a bit biased, but...
Surprisingly, there's not that many. I mean, there's a few in the U.S. Got like Davo and Fernman and some other people, but no really like prominent like Soul players. You know?
We used to have Soul players, and that's not the case anymore as much. And I think that's largely because a lot of people moved on. You know, Xrd makes it so that when you get a new game, you're like, oh, let me try new characters, and those guys moved on. Like even Fernman before was playing a lot of Leo.
That's what I was gonna say. Surprisingly, all the players that we're talking about, they all came to Soul from other characters. Fernman came from Leo. Davo came from Slayer. Deb, we talked about coming from Potemkin, and also interestingly, well, I guess not Leo. I was gonna say the other characters also have command grabs, which is interesting, but I guess not Leo. So there's no pattern there, but. Yeah, I don't know, just coming from other offensively based characters and switching to Soul, a little more well-rounded, a little bit just better, just overall character, I think.
Yeah, the movement buff that he got at 2.1, I think, was such a good buff for him. Like, he's just able to rush people down so much, much better.
So wait a minute, am I seeing a third mirror match about to happen?
Yep.
What is going on today right now?
I actually have no clue whatsoever that we're getting 3 mirror matches in a row like this.
Mirror matches in Guilty Gear I feel like are very rare. There's so many characters and they're all viable. Everyone kind of, you know, picks their character and sticks with it for the most part.
Yeah.
So to run into this many mirror matches in one block of pools is really unique.
It is unlike any other game right now because I feel like Guilty Gear specifically, people love their characters, right? So even if you switch your main and you keep that character for a long time.
Starting off in true mirror match fashion, trading far slashes. So this is, of course, Mr. K versus HimeCut.
Yeah, you
two
see
very well-known Leo players.
Mr. K in the teal, and then we got HimeCut in the traditional garb. But yeah, Mr. K, Red Bull Conquest Chicago champion, has been playing Leo, I think, forever.
Yes, since the beginning.
And has just been getting better and better as the years have been going by. Nice combo. Look at the good damage there.
He's
RC.
Not done. He's going to do a Guts Crush combo here with the Fireball. PPP, yeah. Woo! Just enough on the last hit.
Very nice.
Yeah, great presence of mind there for Mr. K to know he could close it out. Mr. K going with a different opening there, trying to beat a poke with 6P. 6P for Leo, a little bit different than most characters, actually has armor. So as a poke, it has a lot of utility.
There you go, HimeCut putting Mr. K back into the corner. Woof. And now he's really playing with him. Nice! YRC right outside of that 2K range.
And a nice crouch confirm there. Tricky setup, but Mr. K one step ahead, able to block it. Nice IB on the sweep, and a great punish.
Still in the corner, though. That's the big problem here. He make it with all the control, and he earns the burst from Mr. K.
Yeah, Fireball with no YRC. Mr. K was ready for that.
Oh, DP one more time. He knew HimeCut was going to try to end the round, and now you switch the situation. Gets the overhead.
He's like one hit away from closing this out. Not with that starter, though. This is not going to be enough.
It's going to get close.
Oh, RC! He actually could have done it. He didn't try to RC.
Oh, man. Didn't think he was going to get the meter.
He tried to throw, but HimeCut with the good FD pushed him away, and he wasn't in throw range yet. So HimeCut staying alive. Actually ahead of the burst meter right now.
You have to say that's kind of a big drop from Mr. K because you should be looking at your meter in that situation. But that is a hard situation to recognize that you're going to have enough meter for.
Oh, when HimeCut with the bad burst there.
There
gets a DP baited. This is not enough.
No,
but it's bad.
Yeah, it's going to be in the corner, though. DPR, oh.
Yeah.
Woo,
Jump D,
baby.
or back turn D, YRC to try to catch the uppercut. Nice, I love that.
There you go.
Wow, he actually just got hit by the fireball meaty.
Yeah,
HimeCut not out yet.
This is not a good situation. That's why he bursts. It's a bad situation to be in. Oh, it just gets tagged with a fireball.
That burst was scary.
Yeah.
Because if he had just done back turn D, the round was over.
Yeah,
but Mr. K throwing it all out there, bursting, it works out. And then HimeCut missing the reflect there at the end with the back turn.
Yeah, getting opened up in the corner when Leo has 50% meter is a good way to die real quick. So, very, very clutch burst from Mr. K.
Nice, catches him with the reflect. HimeCut in trouble now, no burst. Looked like a safe jump set up there off the OTG.
There you go, the disrespect with the 2P, checking the pressure. Left him standing, tried to go for the reset, the burst to keep the momentum, but HimeCut doing his best to get out. Oy!
Nice punish. Huge damage. Great.
Very nice.
Great
Good
punish.
recognition to recognize that he is in counter hit recovery and goes for a big combo there.
Far slashes. Nice dashing fireball. Little nuance there. Make sure the fireball is meaty on wake up. I don't know what Mr. K is doing. That's the second time he's gotten hit by a meaty fireball.
There you go. Finds the hit with the charge blitz.
Burst safe. Yeah.
That was really high too.
Yeah. Oh, and that's it. It's over. Mr. K takes it 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. And after HimeCut looked so good in that first game, I feel like Mr. K got a good read on the rhythm, and HimeCut wasn't able to adjust. Third
interesting mirror match. I feel like that mirror match is a little bit different than the ones that we saw before. Like the Axel mirror match was very weird because of the fact that it was a mirror match.
Right.
The Potemkin obviously is bizarre. I feel like that matchup is actually kind of just looks like a Leo match, right? It looks like Leo versus any other character, just kind of, you know,
just try to rush people down and make good reads, and that's a lot of the matchup right there. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So good stuff to Mr. K. We'll be seeing more of him, of course. Like you mentioned, he, of course, won the, what was it, the Chicago Red Bull? Yeah.
Very first one, was the very first Red Bull Conquest winner of the tour.
I'm surprised he's not using the stick. I've seen him at a couple other events. I think like Combo Breaker, he was using the stick.
Yeah, so it's a neat stick. Hori Fighting Edge, very nice stick. So.
Yeah, custom.
How's yours looking?
It's looking good. It's in the box. I was thinking about displaying it, but
just leave it on the table.
The box is like this big.
Yeah,
the box is huge. So
you should have just brought it here. It's just like carry it wherever you go. Just like carry it off your back and on the table. You're like,
and then use a different stick.
Yeah. Use the box and then play on with a different stick. You just gotta let everybody know you're the Red Bull Conquest winner.
You gotta let them know.
You gotta let them know.
Especially here in Orlando. You gotta let them know. But yeah, looking forward to the finals of that later this year. Dude, a lot of top players have already qualified. I'm
so stoked. That tournament looks crazy.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
I'm so ready.
The format is extremely unique also. It's like it's going to be very entertaining because of the format in and of itself.
Yes.
So, yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, looking forward to that, definitely. I think we have a lot of the Red Bull Conquest winners in this room. Trying to think, we also have Elven Shadow as well. We also have
Hotashi.
We have Bears. We have...
Is Ryudo here?
I don't think
so.
Ryudo's here.
I don't think so. I know Hamad is not here. Also, KV is not here. Is he? Because if he is like a super ghost. I assumed he would be here, but I haven't seen him all weekend, so I don't think he is.
Either. Yeah.
So, unfortunately, he didn't make it out, I guess. But, up next, this is looking like a good match. It's going to be Dreaded Ruffian versus MiniMatt. Elfelt versus Sin.
I gotta imagine this is towards the end of the pool. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty good one. MiniMatt, one of the guys early on as well, played Elfelt, pretty native name for himself. Really early on. Unfortunately, is the name a lot of people forget because of players like Lost Soul and Hotashi doing so much work, but he has been a very good player all throughout Xrd.
Yeah, it's tough living in the shadow of players like that. It's like you could be a super strong player, but when you're character competition is, you know, Lossel, Hotashi. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, don't let it fool you just because he's not the first person you think about. Like you said, he is very strong Elfelt, so would not be surprised to see this go either way. I think this is going to be a really close match.
Yeah, versus the Sin as well. Got Dreaded Ruffian there as well.
Nice conversion off the grenade. Immediately takes Dreaded Ruffian to the corner. A little bit of a hesitation trying to catch him squirm with the Shotgun H. But good patience by Xrd Ruffian. And I think on that note, if there was one thing I would have to say Xrd Ruffian, in my eyes, is known for is patience. So I would actually like to see MiniMatt try to take advantage of that and start the match under the assumption that he is going to block kind of more than the average player. Because I think that's Xrd Ruffian's trademark, honestly.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good thing for Alpha. She's able to get into these situations like this where you're in the corner. This is great.
Yeah. Goes for the blitz, no punish.
I do really like that for MiniMatt, though. He didn't overextend himself. He understood that he was in fantastic position. In the corner, gets the hit, gonna take the first round.
And that bridle was great, because he had done a bridle earlier in the round that was definitely punishable, and Xrd Ruffian missed it, and Xrd Ruffian got thrown. But that last bridle was plus, because he had actually spaced it out.
Yes.
And I think it was still in Xrd Ruffian's mind that he missed that first punish, so he went for something and got hit, counter hit. And this is a bad spot here. Xrd Ruffian very low on food. Yeah, MiniMatt knew, but Xrd Ruffian knew he knew, and YRC to make it safe.
There we go. In
nice
position.
block.
Yes.
Not only did he block, he IB'd the Vulture Seas. Nice back throw.
Oh no, this is not a good situation. Even with the lively Xrd Ruffian in the corner, this is not good! That's why he burst.
I beat the Shotgun S, but had the level 2 shotgun charge, so it didn't even matter. MiniMatt could very well take it with the next hit here. I just want to see him throw. Just get in there and throw him.
There you go.
Oh, the OTG.
Yeah, and immediately press buttons too.
In that spot, Lossel would have blitzed off that OTG. That Lossel loves that. When he knows you're going to attack into buttons because it's disadvantage.
Good stuff. Xrd Ruffian took it in the end. Yeah, it's hard to understate how scary of a situation that is. I think a lot of people saw that at EVO when Lossel got as far as he did. If you're in the corner versus Alpha, you're not in a good place.
Yeah. In these spots here, I want to see MiniMatt command grab.
Oh, no.
But he does get the hit.
He's still getting the hits on just Shotgun Blast alone.
Oh, tried to set up a fuzzy, but gets him low.
That was dirty.
About to get burst back. Okay.
Oh,
nice blitz.
That was such a sick blitz, and he takes the corner away from MiniMatt. No conversion. There you go. Back in the corner.
Yep. They're both fighting for this corner, like you said. MiniMatt tried to tech out, but Xrd Ruffian with the air throw threw him right back in. Counter hit, big convert. Drops it a little too far. Oh, that could have been it.
Yeah, jump canceled, though, just preemptively. Trying to keep himself safe, but he saw the life lead. Oh, what a hitbox that JD got. Woof.
And again, I think this is the problem here is that Xrd Ruffian, like I said, he plays very patiently. And I think it's almost too patient to a fault. Where in a matchup like this, you have to fight back. Because if you let Elfelt run all over you, it never ends. And then when you finally get hit, you explode from the guard meter. So
yeah, versus a character like this, you need to have active defense. You need to be on disrespecting her here and there. Because otherwise, she's just going to roll over you.
All right, there's a blitz. Kind of works out, gets him some pressure. Didn't really get anything directly off of it, but look at the guard meter. Next hit is going to be big. Yeah, that was scary. He could have died off of that.
Oh, that was an awful burst.
Yeah.
Oy. He's gonna take the next necessary consequences here. He's got a life layer, good throw. He's got RC.
Can't quite kill. Try to throw, but he got 6H, giving MiniMatt a chance here. Still alive. Oh, and the late jump D. All right, Xrd Ruffian turning this around now.
Yeah,
that block on the burst. That block on the burst was huge.
Very big. You see MiniMatt not even 50% on that burst meter back. If I'm him, I'm trying to extend these rounds as long as possible. Oh, almost comboed into it. Very
nice.
Close.
Gets a throw into the corner. Able to eat. MiniMatt worked his way out of the corner. Has the grenade in his hand, though. Yeah, had a block. Okay. Man. Spends the meter, wants to take him to the corner.
Xrd Ruffian's movement right now has been really impressive. This is what I'm talking about in terms of active defense. Don't put yourself in the corner. move around, make it difficult for MiniMatt to find a hit on you.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of chasing MiniMatt down, not letting MiniMatt pull grenades for free, which is very helpful. Oh, guard meter becoming an issue. Caught him low, blocks the burst. Burst safe route there with the 2K 2P. And Xrd Ruffian bringing it right back. 1 game apiece.
Yeah, that looked really, really good, especially after that first game. It felt like MiniMatt, even with the round that Xrd Ruffian took, he was in control in the entirety of the game. This second game, much different. Now Xrd Ruffian in the driver's seat. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he had to truncate it because of food! Oh!
Gets the hit though. Okay, there's the burst. I don't know. He's pretty far behind in this round. I don't know if that burst is going to be worth it. See if he can get a hit here and get something started. Oh, and he finally goes for the command grab, and Xrd Ruffian disrespects with the 5P.
There you go, and then spaces out the far SE is going to turn it into set point on a dime.
MiniMatt in a bad spot now, only half his burst meter. Nice rifle. Caught him with the elk hunt. Bad spot now. No resources on MiniMatt's side. He's got to figure out a way out of this corner. Finds the stray hit. Oh, no shotgun age. Wow.
Oh, still got it to hit, but good timing on the burst. He puts him back in the corner.
Yeah, the grenade hooking him up with the punish. Ooh, big hit. That's an easy pickup on counter hit.
He's got meter to work with. This is going to be scary.
Wow. Actually throws him out of the jump D. Baits the dead angle. That was clean. MiniMatt with the momentum right now.
There you go. Like we were talking, man. You don't want to be in the corner versus character.
Oh, drops the loop. Drops the air throw.
Oh, no. Leap in. He stays calm there.
You know MiniMatt really does not want to have to burst.
Yeah, he's trying to hold it as long as possible. It's... Oh, no. All right. He's got a little bit of meter. Oh, he tried to pull the cursor over. It didn't work.
But the burst paying dividends there because Xrd Ruffian tried to bait it. Oh, and the burst safe route with the jump P. Xrd Ruffian hit him with that elk hunt, thought the burst was coming for sure, and it didn't come. He basically gave him a free burst by not doing anything. MiniMatt had the opportunity, but just couldn't find a hit there at the end.
It's really rough in those situations to burst before you get hit, because when you get hit, it's an obvious timing where you're going to burst, right? You're going to burst, and then you have to in order to extend the round for that second longer.
Right.
In a lot of situations, it's hard for you to train yourself out and just be like, I want to burst on block because I need to get some room right now. I need to not be in the corner.
Yeah, that's something that I think a lot of players don't do enough is when you get in a situation like that last round where you're low on life, the burst becomes a liability because a lot of characters just have burst safe routes where they can sacrifice damage to make it completely burst safe. Like we just saw right there, just jump P. That's all burst safe. So yeah, I agree. Just forget burst as a combo breaker. Just use it as like a dead angle, just like get out of pressure, or if you can find a good opportunity to gold burst. But even that can be kind of predictable. So I'm a big fan of bursting out of block stun in those situations.
Yes.
Because that's something that players don't really look for that much.
It's because a lot of people, when you think about your burst, you think about it as your saving grace, right? You're like your sort of control Z on your mess up. But instead, you got to use it in a more sort of open sense. Like, this is my way to give me another chance at life here in this situation. Nage actually, I think last year or the year before, it might have been a while, had a really good write-up on how to use bursts. And a lot of it was considered, what he talked about was risk reward and momentum. And he talked a lot about, it's like, you don't have to worry about doing it on block because you get out of the corner. Think about that as damage mitigation in and of itself.
Right, exactly. I think a lot of players, they don't like bursting out of block stun because they feel like, in theory, they're not getting hit. They could just block. Right. They could just block out the situation. But there's some characters where blocking in the corner is almost the same as getting hit.
Exactly.
So
that's what the risk meter's for. Anyway.
So Xrd Ruffian staying in the hot seat here. He's going to be up against Bears. We were talking about him earlier. Another one of the Red Bull Conquest winners, champions.
Yeah, champion in NorCal. You see him right there. That is what we're talking about. The momentum burst. He's trying to keep him in the corner. Try to bait the DP out there with that air backdash, but he still has the positioning. That's what Bears is trying to keep.
And this matchup we've seen plenty in the past. This is a very volatile matchup. Chip is trying to fly around, trying to hit him a bunch of times. Sin's just looking for that one juicy hit to make him pay.
Yeah, if you thought I was worried about air bull bash before, you better expect I'm more worried about it now because that really could end a round in one hit.
Yeah, this matchup is a lot of offense and not that much defense.
Yeah, especially the output that Sin's able to do. It's really one of those things where you're just looking for one.
Nice block.
Oh, the clash with the DP.
Yeah.
Unlucky for Dreaded Ruffian there. But, dude, Bears with the mix-ups. This is what we're talking about. The ingenuity of chip players just mitigating those nerfs a little bit in Rev 2.1.
All right, Dreaded Ruffian not out yet, though. He's got a decent amount of meter. If he could just find a hit here, it's like 2 hits away from taking this round. Oh, but that's going to be it, I believe. Bears should be able to finish this off.
Yeah, Chip being one of the best round closers in the game because of how many hits he can put at the very end.
That's right. Kind of mitigates the defensive advantage of Guts, of the Guts system.
Yeah. And there you go.
So a quick 1-0 from Bears.
Bears looking good.
Baited that DP real clean.
Oh my god. Bears is so... When Bears found his confidence, he turned into such a dominant player. And since then, I have been such a big fan of him. This sort of play, this like suffocating style, where you're looking left to right behind you at the same time, is so difficult to deal with.
All right, Bears with a knockdown. Oh, didn't mean to dash over him like that. It was a little too high.
There you go, Find Me, using the Gamma Blade for the lockdown. Why was he on both sides in the middle of that combo?
Where is he right now? Teleported multiple times.
There you go, set point in an instant. Son of Bear.
It just shows you the power of Bears here, because this matchup is not pleasant from Chip's perspective, but he's making it look easy right now.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it, but I think more to what you were saying earlier, that patient style from Dreaded Ruffian really getting exposed here.
Big punish opportunity. Yeah, there's the burst from Bears.
For me, this is one of those matchups where you just want to throw out a hit because you look how much damage you got off a simple confirm.
Yeah, that was good damage. He's got the corner position too. Nice. Chases him for the air throw. Oh, trying to bait the DP, but it doesn't come. Caught the backdash, able to convert. Dreaded Ruffian chooses to burst there.
Great, the tech forward. He takes corner positioning. Bear immediately just teleporting everywhere at this point.
Gamma catching the DP. Is this enough with super? No, it doesn't go for it. This is, though.
Yeah, for sure. Might not even need the meter at the end. He's going to use it just in case. Bears is going to take it 2-0 over Dreaded Ruffian.
Yeah, very quick games there. Bears, like I said, making it look easy. That matchup could definitely go either way. I feel like we've seen that matchup a lot in the past between Bears and Kizzy.
Yes.
It's a matchup we see a lot. Might even see it this weekend. We'll see.
Very possible. You expect those to be some of the favorites to win the tournament altogether, right? So could see that in like winners semis, winners finals. I would not be surprised. But yeah, a lot of the times when I think about that matchup, I think about people just throwing out a lot of beat drivers and bull bashes and stuff like that, because if you get one to connect counter hit, every hit before you take in that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it feels like a little bit risky because of the teleports,
right.
But in reality, I don't think he's teleporting that much in that matchup because he doesn't want to get air thrown. Especially the way Dreaded Ruffian plays it very patiently.
Yeah.
If you think back on that match, Bears wasn't really doing H teleport in the neutral that much.
No.
So
it's one of those things that a lot of people who played against Chip figured out early on that this was one of the ways that he gets in for free, so they learned how to punish it. They were like, this is not something that you get just for doing it. You don't get pressure just for pressing down H. You have to learn how to get in on me on me correctly. So a lot of players learned how to defend against that. Now a lot of Chip players sort of put that out of their game. They can get in other ways. They don't need to go for that silly stuff.
Both players.
What is happening? Did they? I do hear the audio go out, so we're thinking maybe something happened. Either way, we'll get it up to you in a second.
Both players looked like they were in an old-fashioned stick-up there.
Yeah, that was that freeze when you're trying to make sure that it's not your fault.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I did not touch any of the equipment, but.
But yeah, if you're just tuning in, welcome, of course. This is the first block of Xrd pools that are being streamed today. Two blocks have already happened.
Yes.
But yeah, you're right smack dab in the middle. I'm Ryan Hunter, joined here by Sammy Fish, and we're just having a good time watching some Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. This has been a lot of fun. I don't usually get to talk about Guilty Gear all too much because of you know, just having a lot of other duties and stuff like that. So nowadays, this becomes a dream come true, really. Like, I just love every tournament I get to go to or I get to do Guilty Gear. I'm just like, I couldn't be happier. And
of course, we're out here at CEOtaku 2018, one quickly became the premier anime tournament in the US. Yeah, very quickly. I remember when Jabali was throwing around the idea in the first year, you know, he was not really sure if people were going to show up or what was going to happen. But yeah, people are definitely showing up, and they're out here now, going to have a great tournament. But before we resume that great tournament, we're going to take a quick break to thank some more of our sponsors. Don't go anywhere.
Hey,
and welcome back. So yeah, we're again, welcome back. I'm RHYNHunter, joined here by Sammy, and we're just enjoying some Guilty Gear. So yeah, we were talking about CEOtaku and how great this event is every year.
Yep.
Very quickly, that first year, Jabali was not really sure. I don't know if people going to show up, and then slowly but surely, people kept saying, "Yeah, I'm going," and then everyone kind of said, "Well, if this guy's going, I'm going to go," and then. Sure enough, everybody was here the first year. It was like every good player in the U.S. for the most part. And it has only grown since then. Of course, now with BB Tag and Dragon Ball, numbers have gone way up. Some more high-profile games. Unist drawing huge numbers here this weekend.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the anime air dasher scene as of late. For this many people to come out to this tournament is something special, especially for a lot of these guys where, you know, who consider themselves part of a niche community. This is awesome.
All right, so another interesting matchup here. We got BrentQuest up against Laziest name ever. And this matchup is interesting. Some of the stuff I was planning on talking about already have happened, but you probably think on paper this matchup is really hard for Potemkin, which it kind of is. But there are some saving graces here. First of all, you can flick Rensen, which is huge, because Rensen is a projectile, so that's really big.
Yes.
Second of all, he does have Slide Head, so if you back up out of range, you're going to see a lot of the time BrentQuest is going to actually back up when he's in this like 3/4 range where he doesn't really have any effective pokes. But if he moves in a little bit closer, 5H, people forget, Potemkin has this huge sweeping 5H that can actually rival some of Axel's best pokes.
Yeah, and the second thing is that if he ever catches him on a DP, that's, you know, a quarter of his life, no problem.
Yeah.
So a lot of little things like that are saving graces in this matchup, as well as a lot of Potemkin players have been playing this matchup for a while now, so a lot of those talents have been exercised over time.
And this is exactly where BrentQuest doesn't want to be. Once he's backed up to the corner, you see the exact spot that Laziest name is holding, about 2/3 of the screen away. That's the sweet spot. And because BrentQuest is backed up to the corner, he can't back up to get out of range.
Yeah.
There's a slide head.
It's one of the things you have to worry about. Whip punch with slide head's very strong in this matchup. Nice.
There's the flick on the Rensen. That was unblockable. Blocked the flick projectile in the air. Oh, and he's trying to make him spend his burst right now. And he does. He gets it.
Had to do it.
Big win there for Brent. He might even be able to close out this round, and he does.
There you go. BrentQuest taking it 2-0 in the round count. That was really impressive from him. He really showed it. It really showed that he knew the matchup.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
That situation that he knuckle unblockable was because he was locked down by the fireball, and then he got the grab afterwards. Heat Knuckle is not a traditional grab. It is not like where you are in block stern or not when you get the grab.
It's just air unblockable.
Exactly. So it can be blitzed, but also at the same time, it can be set up as an unblockable in that way in the air. There
nice. Jumped out of the Potemkin Buster, but BrentQuest was ready, caught him with the 5P. Oh, goal burst. Looking for that Rents in there with that flip.
You see him spacing out. This is largely the reason why he's going for a lot of 2Hs and Rents and Gekis is because they're multi-hitting moves. So he'll be able to deal with Hammerfall. You see 5P unfortunately losing to it for that reason.
Yeah, it's a great point. I didn't even mention that before talking about the matchup, but of course the armor from Hammerfall can be a big advantage here also to get through a lot of the single hit pokes.
So it sort of creates this this weird rock, paper, scissors. Am I going to 5P, Rents and Geki 2H, and am I going to flick or am I going to Hammerfall?
Right. Oh, and there's the slide head. Wasn't looking for it. Got the knockdown. A lot of meter right now. The blitz back. Oh, only goes with a sweep.
There you go.
But the Potemkin Buster is enough.
It's going to be set point here for BrentQuest. Even has the burst as well, so he's looking really good.
Those blitz battles against Potemkin are super scary. He has a lot of ways to 100% you with that much meter.
Yes.
Counter hits are big for Potemkin.
Yeah, going low is a pretty safe option for most characters, but Potemkin's also got a grab as well.
And this is that sweet spot I was talking about, but BrentQuest finds the good slide head, and he's pushing all the way to the other corner now.
Yeah, and he hasn't seen a DP out of Laziest name yet, so he's going to keep running the open game.
That's right. Little hits here and there, not really a big deal. BrentQuest just taking his time. Sitting on full meter, so next hit could be big for him. Oh, perfect flick. Gonna get a lot of screen from that. Oh, missed the ICPM.
Yeah, unfortunate. Would have had corner positioning with that one, but now Laziest name on his last rope. Big air throw.
Yeah, that was nice.
But you got to worry about jumping here. Oh, Hammerfall!
That's it. BrentQuest takes it 4 rounds straight.
Good stuff. And clinic shown on how to play the matchup.
Yeah.
That was really impressive.
Like I said, on paper, you probably think that matchup is horrible. How does he get in?
Right.
You're probably thinking like Dhalsim versus Zangief, right? But this is not Dhalsim versus Zangief. This is anime. So we got tools. We got tools.
One of the coolest things about Potemkin as a character, and one of the reasons he's my favorite grappler of all time, is that they've given him things like slide head, like flick, in order to deal with characters. And one thing is a lot of hindsight from the side of the developers. They've made a lot of moves flickable that aren't projectiles, like Rensengeki, like Drill from Zato, like Slide Head. These things help Potemkin quite a bit, and it's a lot of good foresight from them in that way.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a good match, and yeah, like you said, the characters are so unique. One of the things that I always like talking about with Guilty Gear is back like a long time ago, I feel like more people are familiar with Guilty Gear now, but back like in the Accent Core days, a lot of people who play like Street Fighter games, they really didn't know a lot about Guilty Gear. And I used to love just like blowing their minds with some of the character designs because it's so out there. Like, what if I told you there's a character that has infinite alpha counters for no meter? And it's just like, what? Like, how is that a thing? What if I told you there's a grappler who has a full screen unblockable move that knocks you down? It's like, you know, these are like ridiculous design decisions, but they work within the context of the game.
It's fantastic. It's actually what drew me to the game when I was a kid. Just these crazy, crazy characters, right? A grappler that's arms are bigger than his entire body. A character that has sickles attached to a chain. You know, just stuff like that. It was like, this game is so cool. And then I fell in love with it. You know, it's also pretty cool. Dizzy. Dizzy is pretty cool. And we're going to see one coming up next. Shinku, in there on your screen right there. Texas player, got top 8 at Texas Showdown not too long ago. Also well known for his DBFZ play. Yeah,
Shinku is very strong. Dizzy is very strong in general, but Shinku really makes her shine. And yeah, going up against Mr. K, who we saw a little while ago. I think this could be tough for Mr. K. I think he's going to kind of struggle to get in. I think Dizzy has the tools to keep him out. If she ever gets going full screen, it's going to be hard for him. I think the fireballs are going to help a little bit, but I'm not sure how much. Things like Ice Spike, things just very simple things like Bar Slash and 6S and 2H. I think it's going to be a little bit tough for him.
Yeah, so the two things I'm thinking about if I'm Shinku versus Mr. K is I'm thinking about the parry and I'm thinking about the DP, right? When are the times where I'm going to have to try to bait these out and then punish accordingly?
But Mr. K gets right in there, not letting Shinku get set up. Yeah, and the D-Fish, didn't talk about the D-Fish. That could be huge in this matchup also.
There you go. And I like how Mr. K is approaching this. He wants to rush him down. He doesn't want to give Shinku any time, but that's a great response. Gets the burst as well.
Yeah, it was a great conversion. Good block by Mr. K. Oh, missed the bubble pop. That would have been huge there. Mr. K with the knockdown.
Go. Gets the cross up as well. This is good damage.
Nice.
Delays the IAD there, and Shinku recognizes, goes for the anti-air, and as soon as he goes back into the neutral, he's in a winning position here.
And there's that H-Fireball coming into play.
Very nice. See him going for a lot of fish laser here just to keep him locked down. A lot of the ways that Mr. K wants to get in are forward moving in that way. So good recognition from Shinku. He's starting with the fish laser in order to force pressure.
Yeah, and Shinku finally went with the high option. He'd been going low a lot, and Mr. K was blocking it. Pulled out the high there at the end, and it was just enough to close out the round.
Yeah, Shinku's looking like he's played this matchup once or twice. Looks very, very good right now.
Ooh,
but
counter hit.
Mr. K is something else. He didn't win Chicago for no reason.
That's right. And this is how it goes, man. You get knocked down one time, that could be it. But a great response there from Shinku in the corner. Oh, the burst!
Oh, it was a little bit too far for the 5K, but he still has the pressure here. That wrist is rising just a little bit. Shinku finds his knockdown. Yeah,
and Mr. K continuing to block the low options. Would love to see Shinku go with some more highs. Nice. Gets the counter. The floaty combo here with the stomp.
Yeah, a little bit too far for that N, but gets the air throw right here. Mr. K looking really good. Going to put a nice, big, active boot in his face. Going to tie up the round count.
So both players pretty far from getting their burst back. A knockdown here for either player is huge. Oh, and Mr. K gets the first big hit here, 50% already.
Yeah, that's what the character does. One block string and then a hit afterwards. That's what it's going to look like. So you do have to play on point if you're Shinku.
Shinku being a little patient there, trying to bait out a DP. Ice Spike YRC going to let him resume pressure, and the dead angle gets hit into the fish. Fish taking the hit before Dizzy, of course.
Nice. I love him going for these Ice Spike YRCs. He's not giving Mr. K a single chance.
And again, the DP getting absorbed by the fish as well. And every defensive option that Mr. K tried to use was absorbed by the fish.
I got to give him props for that round right there, because he knew exactly what he needed to do. Ice Spike, YRC, pressure, mix-ups, Ice Spike, YRC. I don't care how much meter I have to spend. I don't care how much tension pulse I have to sacrifice. I just need to keep you locked down here.
Yeah, Mr. K was doing a good job blocking, and Shinku was kind of taking his time, trying to be respectful of the DP, so he wasn't going too all in on the mix-ups. But Shinku recognized, you know, I need to hold this position. I need to spend my meter to maintain this position.
Because one thing that Mr. K is very strong at is his strongest movement. He knows Leo's tools to get in, because he knows he's confident in himself to get in once and then put in the mix-up.
And there's the high again, getting hit. I think he's 100% on highs and 0% on lows. There we go, finally blocking the high. So Mr. K recognizing, blocks the low, great defense.
There we go, using these parries just to mitigate the projectiles.
But if you're Shinku, you don't care, right? That's not actually doing anything. It's just giving you more time to set more stuff up. So I don't know that that's a long-term solution here for Mr. K. But he's looking good right now. Catches Shinku low.
There you go.
Is he blocking?
He looks like he's still green guarding, but he is still in plus frames.
That was plus like approximately a billion, because he was really close and he air FD'd. So yeah, that was like, he could have done anything there. Mr. K taking his time. There is that fireball. I'm thinking a D-Fish might be coming soon, because that's a good answer to the fireball.
Yeah.
No, he's just continuing to go with Laserfish. Nice IB on the dust. Oh, hard bait on the burst. That was a hard read.
That's twice in a row.
He just straight up jump canceled the close slash.
Yeah, but he didn't get the combo afterwards. He's only getting pressure. I mean, it is something, but at the same time, when you're a Leo player, you have to punish burst. It's your one way of making sure that you're keeping people locked down.
And Mr. K with the cheeky throw there.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we're saying before. Mr. K knows how to be aggressive once he finds the hit because he's so confident in his Oki game. Does not care. Once he gets in, he knows he can do the work. But Shinku also is understanding that, I think, now. Why I think he's going for that fish laser is he's just trying to make sure that even if he blocks on the way in, he's just trying to keep him out. This zero-sum game is in Shinku's favor because he still gets to keep people out.
Oh, a couple of big bubbles. Nice, yeah, the D-Fish. I love the D-Fish here because if Mr. K's answer to the zoning is to do his own projectile, the D-Fish shuts that down. Laserfish. And it's so annoying for Mr. K because he can't tell if it's a Laserfish or a D-Fish. Yeah. And he has to respond to the two of them totally differently.
Air dash is out. Good defense from Shinku. He doesn't want to be in the corner versus character.
Nice. The reset.
No.
Man, Shinku's doing everything right this round, but this is Leo. One knockdown, he can turn this all around. Oh, and a bad burst.
There you go. Finally gets a combo off it. He's going to make that burst worth it. Mr. K trying to invest in himself, trying to take this round. He's looking good right now.
This is what I was talking about. He's one hit away from stealing this round. Is that enough? It's not. And the throw.
And that's how you know Mr. K is feeling himself. Why wouldn't he? He's at set point.
It all started with that burst. I think Shinku thought he got hit by that 6H and panic bursted, and Mr. K just happened to be holding back there. Oh, big hit. Nice, confirmed.
There you go. This is a good way to get your confidence back. If you're able to have a good round here, you might be able to take it. But Mr. K now on the offense. He has meter as well, and he makes the blitz go the wrong way. This is not looking good. Ooh. This is not looking good.
I think he's dead. I was looking at the burst meter when I said that. I didn't realize he had gotten dizzied, but he is most certainly dead now. I think he was dead anyway.
Yeah, he's definitely dead, but that was great for Mr. K. The adaptation, the recognition to know what his win condition is. Get in at all costs. I'm confident in my Oki. I just need to get in front of your face.
And I think that was a good example of adaptation because if you look at the last round of that set versus the first couple of rounds, totally different, right? Yeah. The way Shinku was zoning and the effectiveness of that zoning was totally different than the last couple of rounds that we saw. So good job to Mr. K from recognizing what he needed to do and just doing it and executing.
Yeah, I think one of the cool things is what you mentioned before is the parries being a zero-sum game for him because he's essentially just mitigating chip, which is not that big of a deal in this game, to be honest. And then afterwards, he was just like, well, I'm not doing anything back here. I'm actually just giving him the chance to set up more, and he just gets to build meter because he's doing specials.
Right.
Why don't I just take some risks? Let me play that Bulldog game. Get in there. I don't care if I get hit. I just need to get in once.
Yeah.
And then he did that.
It was clear that Shinku started to struggle keeping him out towards the end there.
Yeah. When you play that Bulldog style, especially a character like Dizzy who can't take a lot of hits, it works out pretty well because a lot of the times you just need to be able to get that one hit, and offense is so deadly in this game. If you're able to convert off that pressure, you see how well it can result into wins. I mean, that's a lot of the reason why Tomo is so good. Tomo is so strong at waiting for his moment, finding the time to get the hit, and then never letting you go.
All right, so it looks like this might be our last match of this block of pools. It's going to be another Leo match. We got HimeCut back up. We saw him go down to Mr. K in the mirror earlier, so this is going to be a loser's bracket match. But let's see if he can stay alive here in the pool.
Yeah, HimeCut looked good, right? When he played against Mr. K in that mirror match, he had the first game he looked phenomenal. He actually looked like he was outplaying Mr. K. But Mr. K, making great adjustments as he's going along. He's going to be playing against Skyy, SoCal Melia player, basically the guy that gets all of our matchup experience on in Wednesday night fights. Very good player. He really is very strong in the Oki, largely because he doesn't like going for the same thing more than once. A lot of the times you see Milia's sort of autopilot to just doing 6K or 2S, right? But this guy loves to go for some of the silly stuff, and that's already a great block.
That was an amazing block. That option is really fast.
There you go. What an S-disc right there. Knew he was going to come in.
Yeah, no knockdown though, but all right, there's the DP representing it early.
Yeah, you sort of have to put that in the opponent's head if you're a Melia player, or if you're against the Melia, right? If you can get him to hesitate once on his Oki, that's already a win.
Nice air throw towards the corner. Oh, but the backdash saves Skyy here.
Yeah, uses the disc in order to take the positioning instead of good Oki.
Yep.
It's a good decision there from Skyy.
All right, gets a knockdown in the corner. This is big. Backdashes to potentially bait the DP. Great block on the 6K.
Good, great sequence. Gets him to flinch on the JD, but he doesn't pick it up. Gets thrown out of the turbo fall.
Oh, unblockable. Doesn't shake out of the stagger properly. Gets tagged, and the OTG is enough to take it. Got to be very careful when you're shaking out of a stagger like that. The best way to do it is to hold a button. I like to hold punch, then hold down back, and then mash the other button, so that when you finally do shake out of the stagger, you're faultlessing instead of getting a button. You saw he got counter hit there after he shook out of the stagger because he was hitting buttons. Big jump H.
Finds a counter, and is going to use it to side switch, but wasn't able to get the kit.
Yep. Nice block on the dust. That I never block that. I forget she has that. You're worried about Bad Moon. You're worried about 6K.
And then she uses an overhead that she goes away from you.
Right.
Oh man. Unfortunate about this situation right here. Skyy's left the pin behind him. This is not a good look.
There's the burst. Missed the air throw. Did he even go for it? HimeCut trying to close out the game right now.
Wasn't able to pick up the pin. Gets thrown out of turbo fall once again.
Yeah, the grab again.
Yeah, HimeCut taking that one. Losing that pin in the middle of that round was really unfortunate. I mean, a lot of the decisions that they made to balance this game, or balance her from Sign, is around that pin, making it much more valuable and much more necessary for her combos or her pressure.
Nice tick throw. Oh, the low blitz.
Wow. Very impressive. 2D doesn't get a full combo off it, but he's keeping the pressure up here.
Great
nice
block.
backdash.
That was a great block by HimeCut. He's 2 for 2 on 6Ks right now. Wow, 6H. He's probably trying to grab, but works out. Jump H counter hit.
Yeah, just spacing that H disc very well here.
Nice. Baits the DP. Not quite enough to close out the round. There we go. The 2K gets the hit. Still not enough, though.
Yeah, he's backing
and
out.
The pin sniped.
Yeah, finds the last hit with the pin there. Not a bad way to end the round. I felt like there was a better combo he could have gone for in the corner with pin. He might have been able to close it out.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do like a re-jump.
Kept it safe. Can't complain too much about that, but the only problem is that once you give him corner positioning like this, it could be really scary. Skyy doing really well, using his movement to get out.
That was great defense into a great conversion into the burst block.
And I love him ending with hair car as well. He's able to pick up the pin and get Oki. It truncates damage, but I mean, not that big of a deal if you're able to consistently find hits, consistently put the Oki on, and definitely take the game. Good stuff, Skyy, with the adjustments.
That was an amazing round. That round was ridiculously clean. He did everything right that round.
So that was really impressive.
Yeah, Skyy showing he is definitely not out yet. If he keeps playing like that, HimeCut's got no chance. All right, Skyy with the early throw. Oh, missed the dash disc. It was not actually over him. Oh, the goal burst whiffs.
It was all a ruse, just so he can get the throw.
Yeah.
It was just so he can get the throw, and then he got the hit, used the Rekus to take the corner. Now he's looking good.
Oh, caught her with the 5P, the overhead. Yeah, she's dead.
And that's done so.
Yeah. Oh, what? Mistake.
There you go. Commentator's curse, I guess.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to do 6H, but he had built up a charge. I don't know why he was holding back exactly, but...
Not quite, yeah. Either way, it's that point. It can happen in an instant. This is a low-life character versus a high-damage...
beast.
Yeah, I guess.
Nice. I beat the 6K. That makes it 0. And then he challenged with the 2K.
Knockdown in the corner. This is a good situation for Skyy. Didn't get a full combo, but still the pressure up. Spent the meter for it as well to make sure.
Yeah, he tried to pick up off that wall bounce, but the slash missed somehow. Nice air throw into the corner.
Oh, man, he had the back charge again.
Yeah, I think he tried a DP and he got fireball instead. Not clean on the inputs there.
Wow, tried to chase him down, but right into my loving arms. Skyy gets the grab, and this is going to be the last round.
And I'm shocked. HimeCut tried to make something happen with his burst there, and now he's at a huge disadvantage going into this last round. But hey, if he gets this hit here... Oh, he hesitated for the burst, but not long enough.
Unfortunately, missed that pin pickup, so... Oh, man, just run in with the S-Disc? I like it. We tried to get tricky with the OTG right there. It didn't work out, but he finds the throw afterwards. He's still in a good position here. Uses that time to grab the pin and then the 5D.
Gonna be able to get a knockdown here. Caught him low. HimeCut just getting his burst back. Opts not to use it. This is the situation we were talking about before. You wait too long and the burst becomes telegraphed, and that's going to be it. Skyy takes it. He runs it all the way back.
Runs it all the way back, and after the domination from HimeCut, this has been both his losses felt the same way. Great first game, but then afterwards the adjustment made on him, he wasn't able to return the favor. Skyy able to take it.
So yeah, good showing there by Skyy. Unfortunately, HimeCut is out. We saw him lose to Mr. K earlier, so that was his 2 losses. But always entertaining to watch him.
Definitely.
And always entertaining to watch Guilty Gear. If you guys are enjoying it, don't go anywhere. There's going to be plenty more, but I think that's going to be it for me and Sammy here. So hope you guys had as much fun as we did. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.
dares to enter the mayhem? Pale white flag, soul black guy. Johnny, soul black guy. Get ready to rock. 覚悟はできてる。Heaven or hell, duel, one. Let's rock. This is the field of Who dares to enter the mayhem?
streaming app.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to CEOtaku. We're here with Guilty Gear Xrd Pools. We just looked at the wave.
D, yeah.
Block D. We just looked at the wave that that we might be seeing up here.
It's
and some of
insane.
the matches are actually going to be
so
insane.
Good.
Yeah, so
we
I'm
have
super
Lost
hyped.
Soul, we have MarlinPie. We have so many strong players.
Yes.
PurePure.
PurePure, yep. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see, who does good, who doesn't, who gets bopped, all of that.
I'm definitely excited to see the matches coming our way in this bracket.
We already have 2 people sitting down. They've been sitting down for a minute. But I think we're about to get started. Thank all you guys for tuning in.
I guess it's a little late, but I'm MiniMatt.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. And I'm Drunken Chicken.
And let's get in there with some Rev 2. God, I love this game. Play Guilty Gear.
Play Guilty Gear, guys.
Play Guilty Gear.
There's a new one on the horizon. It's coming.
But for now,
we
got some
we're
Rev 2
Revelator.
action.
We're Revelator boys. I don't know who these guys are. Let's see. The handshake, it's official.
Respect.
Let's get it started. Yeah, I want to see the characters. Oh, is this a bunch? Okay, here we go. Okay, Leo versus Sin. MTLXSpider versus Lord Byron. Immediately with the overhead. Wow.
Oh, nice. Mashes out. And now it's Lord Byron's turn in the corner. Good Eisenstern.
Yeah. Doesn't want to deal with any of that corner pressure. He has 50% meter too.
Ooh, what a trade. Opts to eat. Gives up his turn for pressure.
Leo's being pushed into the corner once again.
Oh, no.
That is a good trade, though. Like, even though you take a lot of damage, it's good for Leo to get him off of you.
Here we go. The king in his element.
Trying to really scumbag him with dust, but doesn't quite get it.
Oh, no, it was hungry.
And Lord Byron was ready with the super punish. He could have killed with the actual combo. Oh, is he going to counter? Yes, he is.
Oh, God. Lord Byron loses his burst. He loses everything.
Yeah,
and
so
by that I mean MTLXSpider.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a tough round if he gets knocked down right here. Now, Sin does have a DP, so it's not too bad.
His DP is very food intensive, though.
Yes.
Both DPs come out. Eisenstern wins. Yeah, Sin DP is only active for a single frame.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So it'll lose trades like that almost always.
Nice counter hit, but once again the trade prevents him from getting a follow-up, which would have been death, by the way. Oh no, he missed his jump cancel.
Byron has another shot. Oh, getting saucy.
Did he get him? No.
Good patience from Spider. Lets him take that round.
Yeah, that super is plus on block, so he kind of had to hold what was coming next.
Man, sometimes Leo's standing in front of you with a bunch of meter and you just have to wait.
Yep. Nice confirm. Takes him out of the corner though. Into the other corner.
Air grab attempt misses. Sin pressure. Gotta eat.
Gets the jump K. Doesn't quite confirm it. There's a lot of drop confirms here. Could be nerves.
Frame trap DP.
Nice too heavy.
Not gonna quite kill, but gonna put Leo back in the corner.
And he has a setup right here. Instant overhead.
That's so hard to block.
Yeah, very hard.
MTLXSpider taking the first game.
Yeah, nice adjustment after that first round. And it looks like Lord Byron is thinking, looking to the skies, looking to the heavens, looking for an answer. It looks like he got it.
He's downloaded skill from the heavens.
As he gets hit by slide immediately at the start of the round.
Here we go.
I'm actually surprised Lord Byron did not DP.
Danger time. Pachi's lament. Goes for the overhead again. This time Byron was waiting for it, but he gets clipped by Bull Bash.
He's too much Yomi.
Going a little too ham with the counters. That same situation happened before.
Yep. And it's costing him.
Turn up the heat.
Okay, backs off, start of the round. Gets stabbed. Pushed into the corner. Out of the corner.
Getting in there. Good jabs. Gets to confirm low on food, though. Going to be forced to eat soon.
All right, this is Byron's last chance right here. He doesn't have a burst.
Got to be predictable with those counters.
Yeah, he's using them way too much. Oh my god, he tried to operate right there, but Spider was ready with the jump D.
It's caught eating.
Oh, here's his chance. He's going to combo.
Byron just has a little bit of life left, though, and that's going to do it.
Good stuff. MTLXSpider moving on to the next round.
Yeah, he recognized that eventually, if he blocked for long enough, Byron was going to fish for counters.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think that is what really got him there.
Yep. Just wait for the counter, and then in terms of neutral, Sin kind of dominates there. Like
Right.
Leo has a hard time dealing with stab and just his normals in general, so he really just had to chill, kind of.
Exactly. His biggest strength is once he gets in on you, it's so hard to get him off.
Yes.
So if you can recognize an opponent's pattern that allows you basically a guaranteed point to make him stop, that's huge.
Yes. But Lord Byron never got to that point, so he's going down to the loser's bracket.
Everyone has 2 lives.
Yes. Oh, and I see Fu. I see Fu stepping up to the plate. The cross-legged stance.
Former Leo, current Haehyun.
Yes.
The king of Haehyun.
Yes. Really good Haehyun. It was Combo Breaker last year that he was going really ham. He beat Nob Soul, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
He's very good. A lot of people consider him the best Haehyun in America. And for
I would
good
agree.
reason.
I would agree. I don't know who his opponent is, but we will know.
He has
soon
one of
enough.
those fantastic CEOtaku sticks.
Yes.
Those are so nice. The pads are great too.
They have pads?
Yeah, they have CEOtaku pads.
I might have a cop.
They're real good.
Just I need a backup pad. Like this one pad thing is not gonna work out.
I've got a couple backups as well.
Yep.
You gotta. Pads
You
go
have
out.
to. Like hardware, I've seen it so many times. Just this tournament in Plus R, somebody's stick just started holding down back in the middle of a match.
Ooh. I'm waiting for the mechanical switch pads. Those are going to change my life. Every time I think I've blocked high, but my thumb is holding the left arrow a little bit down.
Yeah.
That'll never happen again.
Yes.
They're making custom pads with mechanical switches in them.
Oh, nice.
So every input is a button. But speaking of Leo versus Haehyun.
This is a button check.
Reiko versus Fu. Button check.
You know, it's funny. That's the same problem that I have on stick. That's why I don't play stick. I can't. I always get diagonals instead. So when I try to high block, I'll jump and get hit.
Yeah, that's why it's sick. Instead of having a gate inside of the pad that just has the D-pad resting on top of it underneath the plastic, it's 4 separate mechanical switch buttons.
That is nice. Bears the God.
Bears is the god. Shout out to Bears.
All right, here we go. Fu versus Reiko. Is that a Mortal
Very
Kombat
familiar with this
reference?
character.
Familiar, but he's still being put in the blender. Fu burst. He wants to play. Like that control of the fireball right there. Gets a low, doesn't quite confirm.
There
Oh my
it is.
god.
The big ball. Using it immediately. Look at that. Have you ever seen someone shimmy with their fireball?
No, I have not.
Oh, but he gets counter and Reiko's going in.
Oh no, Fu free to the overhead.
Could be dead.
Oh, missed the combo, but he gets a pickup. First round out of the way.
Reiko coming out of the gate strong.
Let's see how Fu adjusts. Wow, oh, that was really good. Nice mash.
Here we go. Where's the set play? Catches him charging Eisenstern. Red kick.
That is good damage right there.
Will he bait the DP here? No, he's setting. Oh, wow.
He missed his dash. That would have maybe been the game. Maybe. He has guts activated. That's confirmed.
Goes for the jabs, gets him. 13 hits. Still got one more in the barrel as well.
Whoa, that was a weird start of the round. Looked like he might have missed his input. Whoa, nice. Ready for the whip.
Doesn't get a whole lot off of it, unfortunately. Now it's his turn in the corner. Yeah, I like that burst.
And Fu is adjusting now. He's playing his game. Nice throw. When you're low on health, the throws are so scary with this character. Super? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong meter. And that's going to be it.
Give him hands.
How is he not
No.
dead?
He barely missed the backwards hit, but
Yeah.
so much projectile durability in the orb.
It actually can compete with Leo's Sonic Boom.
It's crazy. Not a lot of things can.
Nope.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
That was weird, though. He pulled them behind him, and then he still went in front. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it looks like
670.
he was just a little bit high. That round start. That's what, 7 frames, right? For
Yes.
6 days.
Very quick and on counter hit. Jesus Christ.
It
Push
is
to the
very
corner.
minus, but
Yeah. On
It's-
minus, you get a full heavy punish.
you know what they say? If you're gonna throw a rock, throw a big rock.
Throw a boulder. Nice sweep. I like how he's controlling the fireball too, right in front of him, but not necessarily hitting him.
Right.
So you're kind of like, what do I do in this situation?
Putting a lot of pressure on Reiko to make a mistake.
Good instant block. Yes.
Nice grab.
That's the character matchup coming into play. That is plus a lot. 5P.
Hey, you 5P so good.
It reminds me of Slayer from the older games.
Yes, Slayer, but when he was a good character.
Yes.
Moves in after the orb. One thing I've noticed is Fu has structured his pressure to make DP very, very bad.
To make what?
To make Reiko's DPs just very suboptimal.
Yeah.
Like there's never a good chance to use them.
Exactly. That's and the fireball is a part of where he keeps it. Like it's a part of that, right? Where you can block and then respond with DP. He's not quite sure what to do at that point. So
Right,
Fu is working all around that.
But Reiko's got him in the corner. This is where Leo's a scary boy. Good match. What a bait!
And that should be it. Is he gonna get him behind him this time? Yeah. Oh, again.
No.
Whoa. The blitz invul or the blitz parry time ran out. He did the full charge blitz and got hit by the fireball there. It was a good idea, but it didn't quite work out.
Amazing orb control from Fu.
Yeah, it's very scary when you see like that on the screen. You have to worry about the character and the fireball at
Right.
the same time. It's very difficult to deal with. Oh, I see Lost Soul chilling in the seats there.
There he is.
What's good, bro? Oh, and PepperySplash is stepping up to the plate.
Here we go, that Johnny.
Yes.
The spicy Johnny.
I don't know who is
PepperySplash.
the pepperiest Johnny. Makes you sneeze. You get hit, you just like, oh god damn it. Achoo.
Don't sneeze when he has level 3.
Do not.
That could be
'cause
it.
You're going to get hit. I don't know who his opponent is.
That character's scary in this game.
Johnny, oh my god.
The second he gets level 1, any stray hit is 40 to 50% life into corner with another level.
Yep.
At minimum. He can just get level 3 if he wants to OTG.
And then you gotta start worrying about that overhead, which nobody blocks ever. The overhead misfinder, he'll OTG you and then the overhead misfinder and just pop you open
You don't
to
look
death.
for it because you think Johnny wants to sit on it forever.
Yes.
And keep his level 3 cancels. And he has a 2H, which is a mean move.
Oh my
So
god.
plus with level 3.
Keeps him airborne too, like, oh my
Crushes
god.
throw attempts
Yep.
into the biggest counter hit of my entire life.
It'll crush lows also, like you just get hit in neutral if he does it.
What a scary character.
Yeah, very, as I like to say, very privileged.
But no matter how good the plane is, it only matters if it's got a good enough pilot. PepperySplash is no slouch.
He is Domo Kashu in the pilot seat of Shining Gundam.
But
We have Fu versus Reiko here.
that was the last match.
I know.
You can't fool me, drunken chicken. PepperySplash playing Venom though.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Is this Foolies? Have we been tricked? Is PepperySplash a Venom main now? Because it's looking clean.
Yeah, his Venom already looks very solid. He has all the pressure down, gets 2S right there. Trying to air grab, YRC destroys that plan.
Good PRC.
He's not going to quite kill him, but the setup here, there it is.
That's so tricky. You see the jumping normal, and you think you have to block it.
Yep. Nah, son. Land sweep. Nice air grab. Gets it that time. You have a charge ball on the screen, too.
Look at the amount of chip that does as well.
Yeah, so that's also very scary when you're playing against Venom and he knocks you down. You have to worry about using your meter to prevent him from chipping you.
But then you have no meter, and you're still in the corner.
You're still in the
Venom.
corner after the initial mix-up.
Just like this in Dark Angels.
Oh, missed the burst punish there. Metrick has a chance. Good YRC to negate that slide. Air grab.
Nice air grab. That's going to kill.
Yeah, it looks like you cannot jump in on Peppery.
Yeah. Then one of the characters in the game blessed to be able to combo off of his grabs.
Yes, very nice. Gets nice setups off of it, gets a little bit of damage, and sometimes push you to the corner as well.
There's some really cool instant kill setups off of it as well.
Yeah, I've been seeing a few on Twitter actually. People are still coming up with a lot of Venom tech.
He baited the DP, didn't get a punish, and then Metrick gets the gold burst.
Nice blitz. He tried to throw there because Metrick had meter.
It's kind of an OS. You can run up and you can do point-blank grab attempts. If they blitz back, you get the grab. If not, you get the hit, but he was a little late on it. Jumps over Beat Driver.
He's making Sin like struggle in neutral, which is very hard to do.
Good tech. Wow. Oh no. The tragedy.
Doesn't matter what side you're on. YRC. Nice pressure.
PepperySplash on match point.
And hits him with the courtesy duck. That only combos on counter hit.
Yeah, if you get a normal hit by 16 in the air, you can get away with murder forward tech buttons.
Yes. Sometimes makes it a little difficult for him to go for that confirm, but he was ready. Nice punish on the E.
Yeah, Metrick out of food and in the corner.
Not a good situation.
Oh, got his burst baited too. If he DPs, he's going to run out of food meter, so he has to hold the next mix-up.
Nice blitz, actually. I didn't think about that option.
Oh, what an air grab, though.
No.
A little bit of a drop. PepperySplash may be looking like he's only recently switched to Venom.
Yeah, but his neutral.
Yeah, he's still such a strong player.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where Peppery Venom goes in the future.
Me too. I didn't know he was playing this character at all.
Venom's very, very good in this version.
I think so too. I think he's actually, well, I don't think anymore that he slept on, but like initially people were sleeping on him. He took a little while to like really flesh out, but now some of his setups are just very scary. Very scary.
He's very, very good at range and up close.
Yes.
A lot of his stuff is semi-blitz safe. Like blitz, it beats the stuff where you do jump in and ball very close to him, but if you just keep that range a little bit out and throw the charged balls.
Yeah, the charge ball setups. You really can't blitz that. And then also his air normals are really good too.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't talk like his jump K, jump S,
is so
jump H
good.
is very hard to anti-air, and jump D, air to air, is like, oh my god, swinging. Oh, I see Lost Soul stepping up to the plate. Nice.
Here we go. Lost Soul Elfeld.
Yeah. In my opinion, the best Elfeld in America. We do have some good Elfelds though. Hotashi is also here. Very fantastic Elfeld.
90% of my tech is stolen from those two.
Oh yeah. And Lost Soul has been posting a lot more tech on Twitter as well.
Yeah, shout outs to Lost Soul, cleaning up his Twitter.
I follow both, by the way.
I do not, but I respect everyone's decisions. If you don't know what we're talking about, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Do not worry about it. If anything, give this man a follow on Twitter. And then once you see, you might immediately unfollow. All right, here we go. This might be a button. Let's see. Yeah, button check? Is it a button check? Yes.
Elfeld versus Axel. So, I think this matchup is very heavily in Elfeld's favor.
Yes.
Like, Axel, I consider 3 characters in this game just shut down by Sniper. And Axel's one of them.
He's one of them. I think Faust has a very difficult time dealing with gunshot.
I think the characters that have the most trouble with Sniper are probably Axel, Ahune, and Jacko, believe it or not.
Yes, I was watching him play PurePure actually, and Hotashi playing PurePure, and Sniper was putting in so much work.
And there it is, comes right out.
Honestly, he could have got an unblockable setup there.
Gets caught by a Sparrowhawk though.
Run it back. And that is a change. He can no longer chain those on block. Nice pressure. Clean jumping right there.
Moving back out. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, immediate burst punish.
Gets a good knockdown here.
FC is just stuck in the corner, gets opened up
There it
low.
is. Fastball is so scary off of that.
The percentage of people who block that is very small. Very, very small.
And even if you do, you're in a pretty bad situation.
Yep, because the shotgun's coming out. All right. And Losso's been going for that ender a lot more. Nice throw. Yeah, that was definitely punishable. He might have been able to get a normal, actually.
Goes on sniper, but Axel's a little too close.
Okay, back to neutral. Axel's adjusting to the matchup. Nice FD. Oh, no.
It's the punish.
He is way too far for the DP right there. That is plus. So in this matchup, or any time you play Alpha, you always have to pay attention to the Bridal Express spacing.
Burst safe.
Yeah. Also
Yeah,
very
I've seen that
difficult.
route. It's burst safe, I want to say, for the first like 7 or 8 hits.
Yep. It's very difficult to burst against this character.
Let's rock.
Wow, counter hit confirmed, start of the round. That's a lot of damage.
There it is, fastball low. Shout out to Yosuke Glad from Persona. Stagger.
Man, he's not pushed the button in like 10
A wrist
seconds.
gauge. If he gets hit, he's done.
And he is done. Often unblockable, by the way. He has his burst super. I don't think he's going to need to use it.
No, it's meterless at that point.
Oh my god. I wonder if he feels good about himself.
I bet he does. I feel good about myself when I hit someone with a wrist gauge combo. You just get to look at their life bar and see every shotgun blast do 300,000 damage. It feels great.
Legit a chunk just gone. Every single time.
This could just be it. It might lead to an unblockable setup.
You're right. Yep.
Yeah, he's going for it. The
There it
wire C
is.
unblockable.
Oh, this
No,
has to
just
go for
goes
the
overhead.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah, he wanted the IK.
What a scumbag, bro.
The classic.
Scumbag player. Lost soul. Laughing. My man has already left. Like, he's gone. Why are you still sitting down? Get up.
Oh, and look who it is. INOBOYS heading up to the stream.
Yes. Giving Lost Soul the respect. This guy's a scumbag. He's pointing at me like, yeah, I did that. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Gotta give the okay hand to my good friend Lost Soul.
Get out of here, bro. I know you're good.
Hey, IKs are great as long as Elffelt's doing them.
Nah. I'm not trying to see Elfel do anything. I'm trying to see her get mauled.
No. I'm not about that life.
You're not about that life? You're not trying to see other Elfels get mauled?
No, we gotta stick together. No one else likes Elfel.
I respect that.
INOBOYS wearing the Thonk Boys shirt. What a trooper.
He is repping the character. Through thick and thin. She's actually really good in this version. She got significant buffs.
Yeah, Ino is very, very, very strong.
Scary character. Who was it? Daru? Actually, Lost Soul beat him at EVO, which I didn't get to see that match, unfortunately, but
INOBOYS has been putting in a lot of work. I was watching him play casuals earlier. Ino is looking nice.
yeah.
As one other Noah. Oh, I was gonna say something else, but as Noah might say, my good friend Havoc Noah,
Havoc Noah.
notable Ino player Havoc Noah,
Notable Ino
nice
player.
sayer.
Notable Mike Ross victim. Mike Ross put in work that tournament. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, going right into it. INOBOYS versus Flashnub.
6P, nice.
Quick burst.
Small punish.
It's
not
not
too
too
terrible.
knockdown though, and it leads to this, which is much worse.
Nice block on the chunky. Still, yeah, the mix-up wasn't over.
That's tricky. INOBOYS looking like he might go down one round, but it begins. Ino is scary because you see how far behind INOBOY is, but he could have already just won right there.
Yep, really just need one hit. He does have to worry about the burst in the meter. Oh my god.
But like at this point, he was so far behind that just getting the burst is almost a victory.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Like bringing the round back enough to steal the burst from Flashnub that's what you want to see when you're that far behind, right?
Yes, that's like, yeah. Because now, here we go. He can't burst anymore. And almost all of Ino's pressure is all safe, like in terms of safe jumps, like to DP.
Yeah, you can't DP it, you can't blitz it almost at all. No covers every option so well.
Wow. Wow, see, that's what happens. But
Yeah.
he built his burst back.
He's gonna get another burst. Both players probably will. INOBOYS could get hit by counter at Bull Bash or something and just die on the spot. But if that doesn't happen, he'll get his burst back as well.
He's getting pushed to the corner right here. And he's losing all of his health. Oh my god.
That was a hypothetical, INOBOYS, not a suggestion.
He's in there. Nice go
fake. That's so good.
And what's really good about that is he's getting the guaranteed damage before the burst as well.
No cheap. One of the few projectiles in this game that stays on the screen even after Ino gets hit. Plus on block reversal super, but gets DP'd, not gonna kill.
These guys are not respecting each other.
Oh no, what a drop. That was critical. But note's still there.
Good stuff. Good composure. Nice fast-paced round.
Give him the Thonk Boys emoji in real life.
He just looked at him like, yo, are you serious?
INOBOYS goes online, complains about being a living meme, and memes it up on camera.
I would not be that confident after that round. Like, it was close.
Maybe that confidence is what gives him strength.
You're right.
Maybe.
Maybe he learned something there. Here we go.
As he downloaded, are the INOBOYS servers online?
Nice. Oh no, misses the jump cage.
Flashnub's sitting on a lot of meter though. Has access to many defensive options and a lot of damage if he gets the hit.
And that was an unfortunate burst. Even though it worked, INOBOYS was going to drop that combo.
You can't ever tell that beforehand though.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh! That should be dead. Does he have the... No, he doesn't have the foodless combos.
He wanted to go burst safe, I believe.
That makes sense.
And it's going to cost him here. Let's see. Oh my god, and then base a dead angle.
Same
INOBOYS
bait.
takes it, yeah.
INOBOYS on match point.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
6P start of the round again. Wake up, stroke the victory. Nice, hits him with the last jump P. Into the corner we go. No burst for you.
Good blocks.
Yes.
Wow.
And
that
then
was
the mashing
amazing.
afterwards was very smart.
There it is, JH scooping the tech.
Into the note, that's going to be a combo. Decides to burst. I would have saved it. But I am not there right now. I am not up there.
That combo might have killed. But now,
Nah, actually, you're right.
Stuff, yeah.
I try to look at, like, in that situation, I try to see if I can block the mix-up that's coming afterwards.
Unfortunately, he was in a position where he may not have had that choice.
Yeah. I see Kyo, he's
So back on the camera.
This guy just played. I think he's looking for his opponent, who happens to be behind him, actually, in the chair right now.
What a mix-up.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well for the game. That mix-up was pretty strong. Oh, in the back, see Kyohei, Pure. Those are some of the players who should be up on this this wave right here. Actually, they might play next.
Yeah, I'm excited to see.
I wish that my phone was alive. Do you know Lost Soul's opponent?
I do not. But I do know that I like his shirt a whole lot.
Is that Mickey giving somebody the stiff arm?
Mouse playing football. That's an excellent shirt.
Whoever, you can't see, but whoever's getting that stiff arm is getting nudged out of bounds. Like, they're getting pushed.
They're getting the Soul Calibur ring out.
I would hate to take a stiff arm from Mickey Mouse. Have you seen him in Kingdom Hearts? He goes ham.
He's the king.
He goes ham.
Speaking of kings, we got Kai on the board.
The king of Valyria.
Kai Elfeld is a fairly even matchup.
Yeah.
Guy has a lot of really, really good tools against what Alpha wants to do. His 2D is so good in this match.
Yes. Sweep. Kai just in general is very good in this version. I mean, he's been good for a few versions. It hasn't been like, people haven't really been talking about him, so he's been kind of left untouched. I actually don't know what changes he got in this version. I can't remember them right now, but he is really solid in neutral, decent damage, and he just controls a lot of the screen. All right, but here we go. He's gonna have to deal with Alpha.
Muscle backing off around start.
Oh, that's Bafo. Okay, Bafojig. Got some neutral here. FD breaks.
Both these players incredibly strong.
Nice.
Here we go. Good backdash. Recognize that the spacing was just correct to be able to get out of it.
Yeah, a little too far on that, but gets crossed up.
Does the shot and unfortunately makes the combo drop. Great reversal by Bafojig, forcing out the burst.
That was clean. He could have comboed.
Respects the bridle.
Yeah.
That bridle was probably throwable, but it's so scary.
Especially with the grenade right there. Good defense here.
Fantastic blocking. Oh,
my God.
Bafojig looking so strong right now.
Oh, gets swept into air grab, into
grab.
grenade.
Yep, it's active
my
just
God.
long enough. Not going to find a kill off of this, unfortunately.
He was going to. He just dropped the combo. Whoa, what happened to 6P?
That hitbox hits so deep.
Yeah, jumps, that's jump S?
I believe
Jump,
it was.
yeah.
It's either jump S or JH.
They look the same to me. Here we go, gets the throw. So that's not a good sign. Bafo played really well and still did not get the round. Lasso gets better as he plays here. And he's already really good. But with
that's the second
like
time he's got
that.
that. That's so consistent.
Nice block. Doesn't block the wow. And he's gonna have to hold the setup here. Oh no! That is unfortunate.
Oh, this is difficult. Unblockable. No, goes for the low. That was so good. I think Bafojig tried to blitz the grenade, but the low hits right before the grenade gets to you.
I was wondering, like, what do you do to get counter hit?
Yeah, that's a blitz bait set. It's a blitz bait setup. I said it right the first time.
A bait blitz setup.
I abandoned the words because I thought I said it wrong. Tongue twisters are too much for me.
Dude, just run it right back.
Yeah, like you were saying, Lasso adapts very, very fast.
Yes.
It's going to be difficult for Bafojig to 2-0 him, essentially. That being said, Bafojig has shown some very smart play.
Yeah, he's showing like he knows some things about the matchup here. Like he's not going to just block in the corner for the entire time.
The grinder runs out just a little bit too early.
Sniper movement on point.
There it is, that big sweep from Kai.
Not blocking the overhead. Decides to burst there. He does have the light lead. Oh no.
Ground to air unblockable, does not FD.
Wow, the step picked up.
What a confirm.
RC. Also definitely try to throw right there.
Getting caught again. Good bait. Lasso.
That's one of those lost slow bursts.
All on that burst, yeah.
That's one of the ones where it's a terrible burst, but it doesn't matter because if he hits you, like it's a wrap. Is that a frame trap?
Yeah, very patiently trying to frame trap Bafojig, but he's not having any of it.
Nice!
What a conversion too!
That was amazing. Okay,
Lasso in the thick of it.
Oh my God!
From Bafojig. Grenade only conversions.
Oh,
not quite enough damage, but one more hit. Any hit will do it.
There it is. Bafo takes the second game.
We're talking about Lasso's adaptations, but Bafojig proved that he's just as good.
It is not a one-player game. There are interactions between the two players. He can adjust as well. I see Lasso's hand shaking.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Wow, wait. Bar slash.
Both players showing respect around start.
And that is very plus right there.
Extremely plus. And there it is. The command grab.
Oh my god, yeah, it's very difficult to burst shotgun combos.
That's a specifically burst safe version of that route as well.
Nice, he got out, but gets punished. That's unfortunate. That's what he has to do
The
to get out.
illusion of getting out.
Yeah.
Lasso was ready though. He wire seed the snipe and ran up to punish.
Backdash run on 5K. Like the stagger pressure right there. Oh!
Big JD, what a normal. Oh no, just out of range for the grenade explosion. Challenges.
Goes empty jump low.
Got nerfed again this version, I believe. Oh, weird hit. Bridal is only plus at the very, very, very tip.
Yes. Good use of sniper right there. That looked like it should have been unblockable when he moved it at the last second. Oh no, counter hit on the too heavy. Nice DP.
Doesn't want to get command grabbed again. Not going to quite kill, which could be a big deal. Following his own stun edge. Also running out of meter. Feels like he has to get something done to not get chipped out.
Yes. Makes sure
Just
movement
like
gets
that
clipped.
last round.
Yes, last round of this set. Lost Soul can easily go to losers right here. This is third place at Evo right here.
Did not block the overhead, but without a grenade up there.
And that does have upper body inbull.
The grinder. What's the mix?
Just blocks the pressure. Nice jump on block on the jump D.
Kai's hair is down. The music has changed. Has EX Bafojig become awoken?
Is Gear Kai right now. Oh my god,
What
the
a
backdash.
backdash.
He had the, oh no! Jesus.
He's not dead, but it's going to be rough. And once again, gets domed by the overhead.
And you can see he's upset. It literally came down to that burst right there. That's
What a
unfortunate.
close match.
Yeah. Really good showing from Bafojig though. That was strong Kai play. He was countering Lost Soul in a lot of ways that people typically do not.
Super impressive Kai play.
And Lost Soul, you know, he probably feels relieved.
I'm excited to see this man's run through losers bracket.
Yes.
Bafojig's going to be coming back for sure.
Of course. With a strong showing like that, yeah, I would not doubt it. I see a... so yeah, I see Kyohei stepping up to the plate. I'm not sure who he's facing, but this should be a good match. Now,
Didn't he also recently switch characters?
yes, he's been playing casuals this entire weekend, playing Ino. I see him playing HimeCut, INOBOYS. He's been going ham, grinding
Eddie
it out.
is just so sad in this version.
He's not good. He's
Drill
not good.
being 0 is it's
not good.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
You can't use it in pressure anymore. Most characters can instant block it, and then your turn is just over.
Yep. So he decided to make the switch. It's about time, and he made a switch to a good character.
Definitely. And Ino doesn't play exactly the same, but the game plan is very fundamentally similar.
Yeah, mix the opponent up.
Knock them down one time, and then it's your turn forever.
Oh, he is playing PurePure. Okay.
This is going to be an insane match.
Can somebody tell Lost Soul get out of there? He's not even playing anymore.
Get my man off this stream.
So this would be a hype match. PG MarlinPie versus Pure, Jacko from Japan. I know PurePure was actually he was doing really well. I want to say like maybe a year ago-ish. Like you would see him in a lot of results, but I haven't heard from him recently. I think he's been exploring a lot of other games. I saw him playing BB Tag, which he was doing pretty well in. Still a very strong player.
I'm excited to see Jacko, a more or less underrepresented character at this point, versus fresh-baked MarlinPie Ino.
Yes. Yeah, the community, like, we're all pretty much in agreement that Jacko's like low tier, but
And she's gotten worse every single version.
yeah.
And
It's
I'll
still
keep
very
my
annoying
personal
though.
opinions out of it, but
Still very annoying to have to deal, like, you have to play a different game.
Yeah.
She forces you to, unless you knock her down immediately.
some of the stuff she does is questionable.
Yeah.
Her current state is sad life, but If anybody's going to give us a good showing, it's going to be Reiko.
Yes, I agree. All right, here we go. Is it going to be a button check? No, straight into it.
I like that Jackal color a lot.
Oh, the
Got
green.
that mint green.
And he has 2 houses up already. The S and the P. Oh, here we go. The whole community.
Bubble very good against Eno. Able to basically get rid of Note and Chemical Love entirely for its duration.
And I'm not sure like how much experience MarlinPie has in this matchup with this specific character.
I would guess not very much. Especially for a short amount of time he's been playing Eno.
I feel like it could be difficult for her to get in. With Jackal's normal 6P, 6 heavy, 2S.
And once the bubble
5S
gets
even.
up, you can't use Note either.
Yep. So yeah, that heavy slash is unsafe. Almost always.
S-House has gotten to a gold crown. This is a big deal.
Yeah, Kyohei's not killing the houses.
MarlinPie's got to kill PurePure here before the houses get any better.
Yeah, they're all going to be level 3 real soon.
They're going to be coming from behind just like this.
Oh,
There it was, the backstab. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, he just wanted a chance to play.
Yeah, this round, it might already be done.
Kyohei still has a chance. He just needs, there it is. Nice, got the burst. So, little victory, as we were saying before.
Yeah, as long as you can at least get something. No matter how far behind you are, you always got to try, at the very least, to get some resources.
That's for the next round. You're already planning, right?
That's a lot of the times the difference between a win and a loss is how you optimize the rounds that you're losing.
Yes. How much meter? Well, not in this game, but for just in
a lot
games
of
in
other
general.
games. In this game, it's mostly trying to get a burst.
Yeah. MarlinPie's in the corner. This is not a good situation here.
Yeah, compared to last round where PurePure was so defensive, now the aggression is all over the place.
Maybe he picked something up. Wow.
What a difficult playstyle to adapt to.
Yes.
Almost strictly defense, and then the next round, extremely aggressive.
And I wonder, oh, he went straight back in with Eno. Okay.
He's committed.
I respect
that.
And even though the field right there took out the Note, it still exploded and hit one of the houses, which is pretty good. Command grab. First time we're seeing it.
And we've got overdrive on the moons. This is scary.
Oh my god.
Able to stay above the explosion.
And Pure is going to town right now. Oh my god.
That's huge. Yeah, once you're in the corner underneath 3 houses, it's rough.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get out. You're going to, you have to take, most likely you're taking damage to get out. More than likely you're going to lose in the corner.
PurePure getting a perfect.
Oh nice, takes out the S house. 2S. He whipped the 6 heavy and still had time to punish him on the way down.
MarlinPie poking at the houses.
And he's just getting clipped.
Trying to get some of that emo aggression going, but having such a difficult time. Forced to block. Very good jump.
Get some overhead. I like the response to the block, stroke of victory right there. Instant jump, instant staying K. Whoa! That is a big mistake right there.
Still gets clipped by the DP.
Oh
Bursts
man.
out. The houses are fully leveled up.
And this is tough right here. He has the
What a
rage.
throw setup.
Here we go. This is like pretty much impossible.
Yeah, this might just be it.
Oh yeah. He tried just to hit him with the burst.
Stuck under 3 level 3 houses.
With rage. Difficult situation. I like that Kyohei stuck with Eno there, trying to figure out his matchups. I don't know. I was watching him play casuals, and his Eno was looking pretty good. So, yes, okay.
But
Alright, so we have another match coming
you know
up.
what else is looking really good? Anasong streaming app.
Oh, that
It's
transition.
got the Trigun OST, the hero.
I love the Trigun
PSG.
theme song. So godlike.
Download it now. It's available. Just look it up. Speaking of looking up, you're going to be looking up at these monitors when you get an Atlantic Gaming monitor stand. So good. You got the Eclipse bundle, gaming desk bundle, Pro bundle,
like
stand desk bundle.
The sit-stand desk bundle, I like that. And of course, Controller Chaos, CEOtaku Tournament Series. They have pads and sticks available. Save 10% with the promo code CEOtaku 2018. They do have a booth over here.
I want that pad too.
Me too, honestly.
Yeah, if you're not saving 10% with code CEOtaku 2018, you're messing up. You got to elevate your game right now.
Yeah, man, these sticks are not cheap, so save the money where you can. This whole hobby is very expensive. Oh my God. And we got Power Up Peanut Butter?
Coffee-infused peanut butter.
That is
really
godlike.
tired, so I could use some of that right now.
Where is that? Can I get that? Use the
where you
promo
can
code,
get it? I'll tell you where it is, thenuttypeanut.com.
Okay. And of course, 10% off restaurant delivery code CEOtaku. Get your food in. Some people like to stay hungry when they play. Me, not personally, so, you know.
Those burgers are looking real good right now.
Yes, they are.
I can't have one, but you can if you use that promo code.
Of course, Blaze Blue CF tournament being run here.
Available now.
Available is okay.
Available now, available forever, BBCF. You can play as every one of those characters on the screen.
Every single one of them.
All of them.
Oh.
But not these two characters. You can't play as them because they have agency as free human beings. Fu and INOBOYS back at it again on stream.
Not yet. Give it time. Martin's in a video game. He's a dive kick. Give it time. Well, Seth? Seth was Seth Killian.
I think if any Guilty Gear player is going to end up in a video game, it's going to be INOBOYS before anyone else.
And his moveset's going to be ridiculous.
He's going to have note, but he's just going to spit out whatever's on his shirt right there.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
All right, we're in there.
Let's rock.
Whoa! Instant blocking everything. Fu is very good on defense.
Absolutely. Gotta be with this character.
Yeah, and he used to play Potemkin, so the instant blocks, like, they come in handy.
Fu's just kind of slowly worked his way up the tier list, like one spot at a time.
But still hasn't really gotten too far. Like, this is the best I think he's been so far with the character choice, but...
Oh my God, right through the note. Do not spit notes at this man.
Gets clapped up real quick. Second round. Aight. That is plus.
Very
Probably try to
close.
backdash there. I did not see an exclamation mark, so he didn't get open up low.
Good blocks by INOBOYS though. His wrist gauge is getting a little cranked though.
Yeah, and against this character, you can die literally in one touch. Nice! Instant blocking again and punishes the jump D.
It's a little out of range for JH though. Gonna give INOBOYS a turn. Look at the way he's moving around note mid-screen.
With a big character like that, it's very difficult. That is also plus.
Yeah.
That is also plus.
Hopes out.
Just jumps out the setup.
Brings him right back in. This is where Ino is scary.
Nice jump D.
That's a really good starter. It's not going to kill, but one more mix-up.
Yeah, he has some. Oh, just jumped out.
Excellent movement.
Yeah, we're seeing some neutral here. Oh, gets caught with the sweep.
Not a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just gets pushed into the corner, but not knocked down.
Good grab. What's the mix-up? He went low. Didn't quite leave the orb. Gold burst.
Nice. I like it. Here we go.
He can kill with air super, right?
Yeah, he
no,
could.
doesn't even go for it.
He had the Hellfire, but I think he just dropped the combo.
Fu electing to keep his burst. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. You get knocked down, and then it's just like, oh my God. Sweep started the round. Oh my God. Instant corner push. Throw into the fireball. You're going to have a knockdown here into another. Oh no.
One more big hit. Air grab.
Good block on the low.
Watch Grandpa Viper, but he has the meter to roam in it. Get him
Old
in there.
man Viper.
Plus on block.
Back it up into fireball YRC. Has the he had the corner position that
Perfect.
entire match. Like
He got one hit and then it was his round.
Yep.
That's just Guilty Gear sometimes. Set play in this game is incredibly strong.
Very strong. You don't have like back tech or delay tech or anything like that. Although there are different wake up timings, but mostly when you get knocked down, you're going to have to hold something.
Gets the knockdown.
Nice blocking from INOBOYS.
Backs off, does not want to get hit by fully charged red kick.
Nice, you saw him switch block for a second.
Instant blocks too at the end, so he's able to get the maximum punish.
Yeah, that was really good.
This hurts bad. All right.
Actually hits a combo this time. Will he confirm that?
Jumps over the note. That was almost the cleanest thing I've seen in my life.
I like the idea, but it just didn't work out. Oh!
Toe taps away from the corner. I'm out of here. But you're right back into it, Fu.
Honestly, I would like to see INOBOYS go low a little bit more.
Gets the counter hit. Wire C note.
Baits a dead angle.
One more mix up. What's it going to be?
Double overhead.
That. Oh no! He doesn't kill, but he gets it anyway.
Yeah,
That was
it's a little scary.
Yeah. He gave Fu another chance at life.
Whoa. Looked like he missed an input maybe. Southern round fireball I don't think is that good. Knockdown here. Setup. Fu does have his burst.
A little bit of damage. Into another Oki setup. And that's going to hurt.
Guaranteed damage before he bursts. He's taking all of this. Maybe gold burst on wake up?
I think he's going to hold it. He has a...
Oh, wow, yeah, I'm sorry.
has a
I'm not
game
looking at
up.
the rounds. Wait, no, yeah, he was about to lose. I'm right, yeah.
No, but what I mean is he has a game up, so even if he goes down here, he might be just trying to optimize his chances of winning.
Okay, knockdown here. Psycho Crusher for the win.
Looks like he got chipped.
Yeah, that's a really, like, nobody's expecting that. So you probably wasn't ready with the FD, although you should be doing it at that light.
Psycho Crusher is actually pretty good in this version.
It's plus, right?
You get some weird confirms off of it as well.
Yeah, man, I like that move. I like that it gets more use.
Yeah, this is basically the first version where it's usable.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. The Pachi special. Daisuke's regret, danger time. Blocks the overhead. Heiyun actually pretty scary in this mode because his overhead that he can't normally combo off of, he can FD cancel it and just get a full confirm.
Dash cancel as well. And but INOBOYS did a really good job of mitigating danger time right there as he gets pushed into the corner.
Strokes into the orb. Fantastic orb movement by Fu.
What a 6P. Fu smashing not working out there. Aye.
Big counter hit. Big grab, gonna kill.
Yep.
Fu is on set point.
INOBOYS will get his burst back most likely this round.
His Eno burst.
His Eno burst. I've been investing go for this entire time with his name.
Geriatric Viper not quite making it. Fu gets, drops the hard knockdown. Just too far away to punish.
Oh, that was a whip punish right there. Missed the opportunity.
Good jabs.
Go for the Oki.
Gets the gold burst.
Yeah, now he has all this meter to play with and defensive options. Fireball Wars. What is this, Street Fighter? 2? Because not 5.
Spends the meter.
Oh my god.
I didn't block that. I was blocking low.
So delayed. Oh no.
Good jab.
I think he was trying to bait the dead angle actually. Stroke the victory will low profile that. And Fu is not going to burst this round.
Good block. That's gonna get him.
He has another chance here. And he still has his
One
burst.
more hit from either character. There it is, the big ball. My good friend, Large Orb on the scene.
Doesn't really get anything off of it.
This is so tense.
Oh my
what
god!
a grab! INOBOYS recoils in his chair.
See Sway's face in the back? Exactly.
Amazing.
I completely forgot you can jump cancel the first hit.
What a cross-up.
That was a nice mix-up to win right there. He's just sharing some advice. All right. How you guys
great
doing so
set.
far? I told you, man, these matches were going to be fire. They have not disappointed so far. And I see PepperySplash stepping up to the plate, so we're going to have another good one.
Peppery Venom coming back up
Peppery
here.
Venom, let's see. I legit have not seen him play Venom at any other point, so this is pretty interesting.
Yeah, Johnny is I mean, it's no secret that he's considered the best character in the game. So
Yeah.
if he's switching to Venom, it's just because he wants to.
Yeah, exactly.
Venom isn't bad either. A lot of people are putting him as S tier in this version.
Yeah, I think he's actually really good in this game. Just like a lot of the setup. Well, first off, his neutral is really good. It's really hard to get in on him for a lot of characters, and then his setups are very strong, like chip and mix-up. Like it's really hard to deal with that because that's guaranteed damage that you're gonna have to take. A lot of people, when they see that chip, they start trying to fidget on the ball setups. They try to avoid it in any way to shape that they can. And that makes it very dangerous.
And while you're getting chipped out, his high-low is also incredibly ambiguous.
Still have a mix-up to deal with. Very
Yeah, it
strong.
looks like he is sticky with Venom.
Nice. Okay.
Like,
Is-
in
who's
the
his
back of my
opponent?
brain, I'm like, maybe it was a character-specific sort of thing.
Right,
No.
like or like just the first round of pools, he wanted to try it out or something. Is this Mewtwo King? Stepping up to the plate. Man, Jason. Milia, okay.
Haven't seen a lot of Milias for a while. The last patch, she got hit real hard the patch before this. In this one, she's pretty okay again.
Yeah.
But she's actually very, very hard to pilot. All the combos you need to do to make her good are very difficult. So basically, anyone that was playing Milia because she was good and easy just didn't go back to her, even though she's good again.
Yeah. Misses the sweep there. SilverHydra. That name's pretty godlike. I like the neutral so far as well.
Nice conversion.
Set it up. Nope. Didn't really get anything off of it though.
It's hit. Look at how much that did. Just charge blitz. Milia health is a very real thing.
Oh yeah. She should die in like 2 hits. And it should be that way, honestly, because her movement is so strong, her mix-up.
Good block. Any poke. Yeah, there it is.
And you saw he did the air string and then landed and didn't really do anything. Probably a missed input there. Maybe he's just warming up as he plays. Nice. Neutral right there. Spacing
Run
on
up
the far
grab.
slash.
Yeah, hair car is a little difficult for many characters to punish.
Yep. The spacing it leaves you at is just like kind of, you have to know specifically what you can do.
Elfok's pretty privileged. You can just 5H. Thanks, Pachi. Here we go. We got disc set up. Gets blitzed. Oh no. Blitz is in the air, so loses meter as well.
And there's he uses his meter there to negate the chip. Still gets opened up though.
Might just be dead. Not quite enough, but gonna have to use the rest of his meter.
Right, and see what that also does is it makes it so that you can't do like dead angles. Yeah, you can't do
Right,
dead
because
angles
you're
or
out of
supers.
range
Yeah.
of the dead angle the whole time.
And then if you choose to use the meter to block the chip, then you lose certain options. You know, if you have 50%, now you're like at 25 instead.
And it does so much damage that choosing to just take the chip isn't really a realistic option.
Yeah.
Because he just gets the block string afterwards. You're basically getting a blockable for 15 to 20% of your life.
Yeah, you're
for
giving him
absolutely
free damage.
nothing. Yeah. And it's a significant amount of free damage.
Yep.
Let's rock.
Nice. Far slash start of the round. We trade some far slashes. My man is playing neutral.
Camping the pin. Milia gets it back though. That overhead. Nothing coming from it though.
That's air grab.
Old burst.
See how he uses it. YRC galore.
SilverHydra got the pin back.
You have one more YRC, you might as well just use it. Gets countered. JH is actually really strong.
Big old pizza cutter of a move is so good.
Hitting literally everywhere. Whoa, nice. You don't see the too heavy that much.
Ooh, catches the tech. PepperySplash, match point.
And his Venom is looking really strong. Nice glow slash. 5 frames. Gets the overhead. Throw.
Good grab.
SilverHydra's gonna get his burst back. Nice.
Challenges. That low to the air grab. I like that burst a lot. Putting PepperySplash in the corner.
Yeah, he hasn't really been able to get his Oki started. So to try to get a knockdown there.
Blitzes and bursts almost every single time.
And you saw he tried to go for the air dash, cross him, and got air grabs. Like it's like he has an answer for everything.
Yeah. Just as you said, if PepperySplash went for an air grab in a similar situation again.
I jinxed him. Wow.
Those air grabs are so on point.
Oh, misses the ball there.
Unfortunately,
Still has not hit it.
A little far back. But it's going.
And look,
Can't
he's so
stop it.
he was so scared to air dash over him because of the air grabs.
All right, this is SilverHydra's chance. And they're just once again bursting the disc every time.
Yeah, SilverHydra, he just could not get started at all.
It was either a blitz or a burst or an air grab.
Yep.
But every time he tried to set a disc and he just didn't know what to do about it.
That was a good mix-up of options from PepperySplash.
Good
mix-up of
guessing
defensive.
until the very end.
Yes. All right. So we have another match coming up. I hope you guys are enjoying Guilty Gear Xrd Pools, CEOtaku.
Nothing but fantastic matches.
Yeah,
so
man.
far.
We got the good wave. I'm hyped.
Absolutely.
I'm very thankful for that.
Who we got coming up here?
I'm not sure. We should see soon. Is that a team jersey? Imperial? So many sponsors out there. Oh, is that my man Spectryn in the back?
Just look at this crowd for Xrd.
Spectryn be coming through the TSBs.
People are a little worried, but look at what Arc Revo Tour has done to revitalize this game.
Yeah. No, it's about time that these games get like a tour or something to push these players, because a lot of these players have been really good for a really long time, but like these games just typically will get overlooked.
I said it before, but I love Xrd.
Oh, it's so, well, I'm kind of falling off on it, but I've always loved Guilty Gear.
Wound me.
I mean, it's been too long. Like, I'm waiting for the next. Plus, I play Ramathal, so it's like I just want some new stuff.
That.
I just want to do something new. You know, I don't want to do the same stuff over and over again.
It's hard to play a character that got nerfed after the very first patch and then was exactly the same every other version for the rest of the time.
They try.
You got a Martelli and Forpelli now. You can use your fake Rekkas.
I get those by accident all the time. And I see it and I'm just like, what the hell did I just do? What even was that? And I'm like, oh, it takes me a minute to realize it was the Rekka.
Ooh, another Heihun.
Heihun pretty popular.
We got to see both Heihun players in the greater United States, all 2 of them.
Where's my man, wow, I can't remember his name. The online Heihun player who was putting in work. The jump heavy god. I'm sorry. If you're watching, I'm sorry. I can't remember your name, bro. You know who you are, though. You know what I'm talking about, too.
Jump heavy god.
Man, I wish I could see the chat. They were probably telling me, no, it's this guy. What is his name? I can't remember. Remember, Sway was tight. He's getting hit by this guy all the time. All right, here we go.
Let's rock.
Tiptots versus SRM White Beast.
That name's kind of strong. White Beast. Jump deep. Back to neutral. One of my favorite stages that doesn't get too much burn, honestly. I'm not quite sure why.
This stage is cool.
Got the Gundam being built in the background. Aight, knock down the corner.
Oh wow, auto baits the dead angle. Really a dead angle, just not quite far enough to get out of that setup.
Alright, just back to neutral again. Wants to maintain that corner position. Wow.
There it comes from behind. My good friend, the Orb.
I thought it was gone. I honestly thought it was gone.
He's never gone.
Never gone.
He's there for you when you need him.
Never forgotten. All right, she gets that nice confirm on crouching now.
Jumps over Secret Garden.
Gets the air to air, but nothing serious. Sweep. Too heavy. That hit, only the second hit there.
Cross up JH. Good dead angle.
Yeah. People do not. They're not trying to block Milia at all.
I don't want to either.
Yep. I mean, if you can, just evade. Nice. Oh, he just got hit. Oh, that was so quick.
Nice chase.
Back in the day, that would have been a knockdown.
It's a different time now. We're free.
Oh, he definitely tried to bait that burst. Nice blocking. Good, yep. Back to neutral.
Great 6P.
Both sides, man. That is very plus.
Not only is it plus, Orange Ball was coming back.
Just in case.
Nice conversion on jump back pin. Beautiful air dash.
Yeah, that
White
pin,
Bee's taking the round.
pin puts in so much work. Oh my god!
What a trade.
Gets a wake up throw though. Oh, misses the air dash. You need all the knockdown opportunities you can get with this character.
Able to tech out.
6P. That's good neutral.
Gets the burst. Right back in there.
Not blocking. Pushes him out. I'm honestly not sure what you do about that, if you can do anything. Oh, he could have comboed off the trade. Oh, counterfest. Confirm it to S Super.
What a blitz. Gets the grab. Has this combo. Oh no, missed the air dash.
That's the second time. And it could cost him this match.
Looks like Milia has a lot of life, but it's Milia.
It's Milia. Literally 1-2 head. Well, not even. Just one hit, really.
Really, Hehyun at that 5%, Milia 20%, basically the same.
Heaven or hell.
Same health values, essentially.
Let's roll.
More or less, air quotes.
Maybe like the only difference is the chip that you can take.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was nice. Run up, air grab. And burst safe. That's too much damage.
Tiptots looking strong though, gets the overhead again.
Same setup.
Can he finish it? Will he get the backwards hit? Will not. One more hit. All right, gets the perfect after all.
Duel. Keep on rocking.
All right, here we go. Milia's in there. Playing really lame. Doesn't really have to force his way in, honestly. Milia has the neutral advantage in terms of movement.
Yeah, backs off. The worst thing White Beast could possibly do at this point is get too aggressive and get hit by a charged red kick.
Which is what he was trying to, air dash in.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no, he's in the blender now. Going for burst save, he doesn't have a burst.
Grab setup. Not quite enough damage.
Oh, baited the blitz.
That was a convincing game from Teapots.
Yeah. Whatever adjustments he made, they worked. That shirt is kind of broken too.
Is that the golf? It's golf, right?
Yeah, is it what is
Neo
it?
Turf
Yes,
Masters.
Yeah.
It's an excellent shirt. We've seen some very, very good shirts today.
I'm liking the shirt selection from the FGC so far. Guys
Good
are putting
taste,
in work.
guys.
Looks like Spec has a Bullet Club shirt, but it says Fighting Game Club instead. Jump P. Oh my god. So now he has to hold this mix up. Excuse me, I'm wrong.
My man's pressing buttons. Like, I respect it. Some people can block Milia, but most people cannot block Milia.
Yeah, honestly, it's very tough.
A lot of times, if you like look at the risk reward, it might just be in your favor to take a big risk or make a hard read instead of trying to block unblockable mix-ups.
Instead of just guessing. Although some say you can react.
Whispers of SKD. That's reactable on the horizon.
Maybe you can react. Not me.
I cannot react. I will press my buttons and try to get air grabs. Thank you very much.
I'll try to get hit airborne.
Good
White
jump.
Beast pushing him towards the corner. Sorry for the hiccups.
It's all right. Good Guilty Gear play gives me the hiccups too.
I'm just too excited. Exactly.
Good JH going right over 6H round start. Back to neutral. White Beast very patient.
Yeah, he understands that like he really has a big advantage here in terms of neutral movement.
Tiptots has shown that if he gets in the position to start running his set play, here it goes.
Yep.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Big ball.
There was absolutely no mix-up there.
The no mix-up mix-up.
Oh no, the second hit. The
This might
first hit
kill.
hit
This
too.
might just be it.
That's it, yeah. That's unfortunate because if you block the first hit, then that overhead becomes very bad. Like from that spacing, you can easily react, but he was not ready. And Teapot takes it.
Yeah, one of the scariest things I've seen with that is a first hit gets blocked, and then very, very late in the special cancel window, switching to Grandpa Viper.
Yeah.
And then the orb, yeah.
I've definitely gotten hit by that a few times.
But
All right,
he got him with the second hit overhead, so it all worked out.
Yep, took the match. Good stuff to both Teapot and White Beast. How you guys feeling out there? Bro, I wish I could see the chat and talk with you guys for a second.
How you guys feeling, says the man who can't see stream chat.
Let the streamer know. Let them know how you feeling, man. You enjoying some Xrd pools? CEOtaku?
Good time with a great game. Who's up there?
It's
I can't see from here. They're behind the big monitor.
Yeah.
Drunken hiccups.
Evian water is hot garbage. Oh my god. I'm getting spoiled by the New York water. Like, stuff is not cutting it.
The anti-plug.
I must say that they gave me hiccups. That's what started it. Drinking the Evian, that's what started it. See SQ chilling in the crowd. Lots of big players. The Xrd scene has grown pretty big in the last year or so.
Yeah, there's a ton of strong players now.
Yep. Which is what I like to see. I've always thought with this game, like the gap between like the really good players and the like, you know, just whatever players, it's been pretty big.
I think right now
in the
though,
older
like,
versions.
mid-high, the gap between like high level, like mid-high level and top is not as big as it used to.
Yeah, exactly. Like people are actually like, you know, Japanese players, it's not free anymore. It used to be really free. But a lot of people have been playing, they've been grinding, they've been leveling up, coming out to events like this.
It's exciting.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. I've always thought this game just needed more players to really like show how good it is. I mean, it's always been, you could always see how good it was, but it was like, I don't know. American Guilty Gear was a little tough to watch back in the day. This right here though, this gets me hyped.
And I was talking about there not being a lot of Heiyus, but look at all this representation today.
Yeah, it's an interesting set of characters we've been seeing.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Oh
It's the
no.
safe zone. Open up low. Getting some drops here. Oh.
Good poke. Spending some meter to avoid the neutral.
I just heard something. I don't know what that was. 6B, yeah, none of that. And Sin is very comfortable.
Wow,
He's
what
chilling
a
in the corner.
confirm off of counter hit 6E.
Yeah, that is that's optimal right there. It's a bull bag. Good block.
Whoa! Driver goes through the orb.
If he
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
That movement was so amazing.
My man is in the game right now. He is one with sin. As he gets swept and pushed into the corner. Stab.
Flashnub looking real godlike.
Okay. Goes low. Gets counter hit actually. Good block once again. Oh, interesting. That looked unsafe, but he got the close slash anyway. Aye.
Stomped.
And here comes SNW, not to be outdone. Whoa, wake up YRC.
Oh no.
With the palm. Look, his head is as big as his whole body.
Duel 3. Turn up the heat.
Do not play patty cake with this man. He will destroy you.
He will destroy you, bro. You'll have no hands afterwards.
It's caught low. Flashnub able to eat.
Stabs the fireball. It looked like Yoon could have got a punish, but didn't quite air dash in time. Oh no, counter hit.
Look at all that damage from just 3 hits.
Yep. Why'd you get hit, man? Set up here.
Good blocks on the Voltic setup.
6P. Oh no, was it with baiting the burst? I think he was actually. Oh! Getting a lot of straight hits, and that's gets the burst. One more chance here.
W.
Oh my
What a
God!
beat driver.
His maneuverability around the fireball is very strong, especially the super fireball.
Flashnub is just always in the right place to beat driver whenever the fireball's on the screen.
That's just good character awareness, good matchup awareness.
Knows what he has to do to get around the orb.
SMW is going to have to adjust. Oh my God, an anti-air. I don't know what happened there. Good sweep.
SW able to get himself out of the corner and put Flashnub into it. What a good burst. Still forced onto the defensive though. Goes to the air grab.
Yeah, SMW does not want to play the neutral anymore. Just go in. Nice. He's been responding to that very well every time. Whoa!
Can't beat driver that orb.
That was a 6 setup.
Toe tap multiple overheads.
Turn up the heat.
I didn't block that in a million years.
I did not block that.
JH changing his momentum.
Nice response to the wheel kick. Gets the bull bash. Oh, too high. You eating good tonight. Okay, instant block on the jump S. 6P putting in so much work here. And he
A
might
lot
be
of
dead.
damage, yeah. He could have supered as well.
Not even necessary. I thought he would have to.
Duel 3. All or nothing.
Not again, that same situation.
It's the grab. Time for set play.
Nice, I jump low.
block.
No confirm.
Pressure.
DP is after the close slash, which is plus.
Nice beat driver spacing.
Good block right there. Just one hit on the jump heavy that time. Every time I think he's done it, it's been a different amount of hits.
Flashnub looking to close it out here.
SMW has one more chance. Nice. Oh no. Puts himself in the corner. Jump E right there.
Flashnub able to eat. Fully charged beat driver, half the block.
That is it.
Double overhead, gonna give him the confirm. And that'll do it.
Good stuff to flashball.
We saw some excellent movement out of Flashnub that match.
Yeah, his game sense right there really shows. Like, just the knowledge of where he needs to be and how to punish certain things. Most people would just hold.
His awareness was so good.
All right. Oh, I see Spec stepping up to the plate. TSB vet. Eno player, of course. Not sure who his opponent is. Looks kind of like Ringe.
Man, more Ino on the stream.
Oh yeah, this is a good character.
This character is so scary.
Yes.
No two Inos structure their mix-up exactly the same either.
That's the thing, yeah. A lot of them play very differently. The neutral as well. Like some of the things they'll do. Like it's all this. Like you always have to watch out for HCL, but the timings of them is really like what differs from Ino to Ino, and that can throw a lot of people off.
And then once she gets that knockdown, almost all of it is 90% real.
Yes.
Like it's real enough.
Yeah. You can't, for the most part, you can't really DP. She does the safe jumps. She doesn't know. You can't really get out of that, depending on the setup.
And so you have all of these mix-ups that are all mainly real and all different.
Yes.
So learning to play against one Ino player isn't enough.
You gotta play them all. And you will if you come to CEOtaku.
We got Bike in here as well.
Oh, nice. Good character representation. This character is also very good. Mystic, one of the better Bikins in the US, I would say so far. Like I haven't really seen too many. And he has been putting in work. I think he lost to Shy in this tournament, unfortunately. Well, not really, because Shy's the boy. Shy's my boy.
Potemkin Bikin's always been a pretty difficult matchup
yes,
for her as well.
Yep. Even when she in AC plus R, Potemkin has always done pretty well against her.
Spectryn already got a good start against Boggly. No, it's a little too early.
Goes up there, goes low. Nice block. Air grab. Where are you going? Took the victory. My man did 6S. I never see that normal.
Nice Yozansen. And great confirmation off the counter hit.
Yeah, that did bad damage. Oh,
No confirm.
Here we go, counter hit. That's going to be, so many drops. 6B, he was ready. Another drop.
Boggly bringing it back.
Nice, and he confirmed the counter hit into this
Still-
massive
oh,
combo.
no!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jinxing the man.
What an air grab. Who drew that air grab hitbox? What intern made it that big?
Somebody who was obviously a big Ino fan. Spec really aggressive. But those counters are going to handle the aggression. He does have to guess.
Blitz back. Zombie mix-up. Good patience there.
Goes for the reset. On the lighter characters, it's a little hard to get the knockdown off the uppercut ender.
Going into the corner.
Like that's a Tommy setup right there.
Trying to pin Spectryn down, but he makes his way out of the corner. Look at that range. Not quite enough damage, but one more hit. Wow.
That hit at 6 o'clock. Like he went all the way around. All right, gets the grab. Grab's very strong against Bikin on Oki. Will beat her counters. Yeah, that is a lot of Bikins like to do the counter after you block the heavy slash counter follow-ups. It's very difficult to deal with that. You might have to hard bait it out.
It's a lot like Leo, where the moment there's a gap, a Bikin player might just stick counter and they're daring you to press a button.
Yes. Gets the OTE heavy, but doesn't really negate his Oki setup. This is going to be decent damage in the corner.
Goes for the
Nice.
reset. Gets him. Boggly looking clean. After the first round where it was a little shaky, got a few drops. Looks like he's getting it together. And oh boy, is it scary when he does.
Oh yeah, once you get that knockdown, well, Bikin actually is the damage.
Yeah,
damage
Bikin
is really what's scary.
She struggles to get hard knockdown against lights in particular.
Lights in particular, yeah. You need your specific combos to get the knockdowns against them.
That's why we've seen him going for a lot of resets, but
exactly,
it hurts.
Yeah, and the reset situation is not bad either, honestly. It's not too terrible. It's like Kai when he hits you with the DP.
The chain gets so much reward if it hits that it puts you in a really difficult tech situation.
Yeah.
And if you choose to just really late tech or not tech at all, well then Bikin just got the hard knockdown she was looking for.
Exactly. Try to Tommy right there, doesn't quite get it. He's confirming the counter hit to Tommy's, which is really good.
Bonzera gets him out of the corner at the very least.
Whoa, what happened there?
JH turning into an air grab once again.
Yeah, Spec is really good with the air grabs because he's just air dashing, regular dashing JH a lot.
Grabs the blitz so good.
Nice.
Gets the guaranteed damage to unburstable.
Yeah. Not that he had a burst, but just in case.
Oh, I was
And if
looking
he
at the wrong
blocked
burst.
it-
Don't tell anybody.
Nice, that's not down. Oh. Yo, actually, on the light characters, you do get the 5K extension. Actually, on most characters, if you get them high enough, you can get a 5K extension for even more massive damage. Backdash 5K. Oh my god, that combo. Yeah, at that height, it's very difficult.
All of Vikin's routes are character specific on lights.
Yep. Which can be annoying. I find it fun, honestly, to learn all those confirms. Oh no, he's a little too high on the jump D. Spec shot is 6 heavy there. It is 5 frames.
Good 6P.
Huh?
Good 6P.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Gonna close
clutch
it out with
HCL.
Chemical Love.
And we got a tight
1-1.
match here.
Heaven or hell.
All right, here we go. Start of the round. I love start of the round. Let's see. Stroke the big tree jump.
Bonsai run grab. Haven't seen it represented too much yet.
That was a nice mix-up.
Great conversions too. What's the reset? Let's put the Tommy.
The crazy thing though is that he could have crouched to jump P. He was standing and that's why he got opened up. He got like fuzzy kind of by something that wasn't a high. Reset
Grab
again.
on the pressure.
A little too far.
Same as before, he's able to jump back and dive.
Yep.
He saw the same answer to chain the last time Boggly used it.
Nice.
Wow.
Boss is getting the counters now. There's the 5K pickup.
And he's back on set point.
One more round, and the crowd is supporting him. He has his peoples with him. Go in the corner though. Spec no slouch.
Grabs right back.
Nice, 2K to pick up. Just going for damage here, not gonna get a knock.
Oh, goes for the Gray Beat knockdown. And even though he got another grab, Spectryn keeps doing mix-ups that are not grab safe.
Yep. He's not
Boggly's
adjusting.
picked up on it.
Oh, but here comes
But
Spec.
here we go.
Aye, open up low.
One more
Counter.
hit.
Nice. Jump D has been,
JD once again.
it's been working like every time.
Yeah.
Maybe Spec will pick up on that. Or he already has, but maybe he'll use it even more.
We're down to last round.
He used the meter he built from jumping forward to FDC into jump heavy. Cool,
It's a
that's
grab.
cool.
There it is, yeah, the JD. He recognized it. That's his money maker.
That time he had something else. That, not quite knocked down. 6P, too, it's a little bit too high. Oh, here we go. Nice, yeah, that's a good burst.
Back to Age.
Oh, you got the
Catch, what a
confirm.
conversion!
One
Not
more
quite
mix-up.
enough damage. One more hit,
Oh,
and that does
nice.
it. After a close set, Spectryn takes it.
Good stuff from Spec. That's staying solid right there, you know? Not worrying about like how the last match went.
Right.
Just playing your game and paying attention to tendencies.
Yeah, he figured out JD, it's gonna hit.
Yep. Okay. Wait, that's it? Okay.
And
All right.
yeah, it looks like we're done for now.
So we got through a whole bunch of great matches, but this pool is done. So yeah, it was great commentating.
Yeah, it's excellent. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
And it looks like we're gonna go on break.
Yeah.
When we get back, we might have another game, and in fact, we will. It's going to be Dragon Ball Fighter Z at
Yes.
6 p.m.
So
stay tuned for that.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you out there. Have
Have a
good
great
one.
night.